to you. Accept your father. Do the needful, please. I heard he has a stroke, Ashake. Please. You don't need to. Please, forgive him. Forgive him, please. The fact people will show up I don't want to know what. I don't know. What I know. And I'm a machine. Ashake. Àti sọ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ṣe Àṣàkẹ́ ó ṣe ọkọ mi Ọlọ́run á dúró tì Ọlọ́run pọ́n ilé aṣọ yẹ ò ní fàyà. You will never be lonely at the top. You will never be lonely at the top. Lágbára Ọlọ́run ó ṣe ọkọ mi. Thank you very much. Àṣàkẹ́ I love you. Go and read Dayo Hausa is the only sensible person. I saw her update regarding Àṣàkẹ́. Yeah. She made a good valid point there. But having said that, Àṣàkẹ́, please forgive your father. Forgive your father, please. I want Baba wa no lori mama je. Nobody can replace his place. I know people are replaceable, but not our parents, Àṣàkẹ́. Please sort your father out. Thank you so much. God bless you. So I want kota ri niyen. Olórí burúkú alápatà ṣẹlẹ̀. Sherry Baba alápatà ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn mo yin bo lọ́rọ̀ tí o. Ẹ̀yin àgbà ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ ṣe ẹ wá bá wa ṣe kó tọ́. Ẹ̀yin àgbà ìjọ mímọ́ o ẹ ṣe kó dára. Wọ́n ní bàbá ṣẹlẹ̀ kan ó pààyàn sí pẹpẹ ó faṣọ pẹpẹ wé. Mo ń bọ̀ wá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣẹ́jọ́ ìwà ni ẹjọ́ àwọn àgbà ṣẹlẹ̀ oníjẹkújẹ onídòkúdò àwọn àgbàyà. Àwọn tí oyè ò tọ́ sí àwọn tí ò jẹ́ kẹ́ fún ní certificate kan lọ fi sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ fún wọn certificate wọ́n wá sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tó wọ́n máa pààyàn. Nǹkan tí máa ṣe fún gbogbo yín mo ń bọ̀ ni. Àṣàbí Ìbàdàn àbí kí ló ń pè yẹn? Ìyẹlẹ́kẹ̀ pọ̀fupọ̀fù bí ẹlẹ́kẹ̀ ẹgò yẹn kí ló ń pè yín tó wà lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn? Ẹ bá mi confirm wọ́n lọ́mọ tó sọ pé kán bóun wá ń jọ yẹn wọ́n ní ó arrest ọmọ yẹn. Ẹ bá mi confirm kí n tó mọ show tí mo fẹ́ wá ṣe fún èyí ò ṣe jọ tiẹ̀. Ẹ mọ ọmọ tó sọ pé wọ́n ń ta karamata wọ́n fi ń di ọkọ mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn ṣé lóòótọ́ ló arrest ọmọ yẹn? Ẹ bá mi confirm. Àṣàbí ọlọ́ṣẹ okay ó arrest ọmọ yẹn show tiẹ̀ di Monday. Show arrest ọmọ yẹn show ẹ̀ di Monday. Ẹ tó wà lẹ́yìn àrò ẹ̀ tó ń lùlù yẹn á sọ fún mi Monday. Oni tí lù bá ń dúndùn ládùnjù ó ṣetán láti bẹ̀ ni. Àṣàbí ọlọ́ṣẹ go and take your time. I'm not going to say more than that. Àṣàbí ọlọ́ṣẹ ìlú ẹ̀ ń dúndùn ládùnjù. I'm not going to say more than that. Àṣàbí ọlọ́ṣẹ. And when I come online to warn somebody ẹ lọ kọ sílẹ̀, I will still come back to talk about that person. Àṣàbí ọlọ́ṣẹ, I'm not going to say a lot. Yeah, ẹ jẹ́ ká pè Mommy Rich Grace. Come on for an update. Then we go straight into what we are going to do today. Ẹ bá mi pè Ìyábọ̀ Òjó lórí burúkú. Àwáyé má ṣe rere. Maka continues to sunny. I'm going to read what the nurse said at the corona yesterday. I'll go the CTC. I'm going to read it. Ìyábọ̀ Òjó mo fi full chest mi porúkọ ẹ àpọ́nlé ní ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ń jẹ́ ìkànnì ẹ. Mo rí interview tó ṣe pẹ̀lú ṣe wọn ọlọ́kẹ̀tù yìí tó yẹ pé ó ti kékeré parí àárín lórí irun ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó ṣàyàgbé ìgbẹ́ ó dàbí vulture olórí burúkú ọmọ mo òfò kí ni Naira Marley ṣe fún ẹ ṣé dómi mo òdo ẹ ó ṣe wá dípa fẹ́ pa ni. Nǹkan tó mú ẹ tó lẹ́ pé nǹkan bá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí Naira Marley báwo la ṣe fẹ́ trust nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà gan. Ìkànnì ẹ if you don't is either your way or kò bá tèèyàn jẹ́ mo ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ mo ti dé ẹ jẹ́ ká pé Mommy Rich Grace olórí burúkú abájọ tó gbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá jẹ́gẹ́jẹ́gẹ́ ẹ tó jẹ́ pé kò lè kán lẹ̀ dòó bó kọwọ́ bọ̀ǹgọ́ àdàbí pé bàtọ̀ tí yàn ń já ewé lórí ilẹ̀ ni. Abájọ you are never satisfied ẹni tí ò láyọ̀ tó wá bó ṣe máa báyọ̀ àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ olórí burúkú ọmọ játijàti aláwìn. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe Mommy Rich Grace. Mommy Rich Grace òyìnbó ní kẹ́ má mi fi bàtà wó lulẹ̀ nation jẹ́ tẹ́ bá ṣe é sọ òyìnbó ní kẹ́ ṣe máa. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ ṣáà ní sùúrù. Mommy Rich Grace dà ń bíbà ẹ jẹ́ lọ pé wọ́n. òyìnbó ní kẹ́ bá fi bá tàwọn olùlẹ̀ nation jẹ́ àtàwọn dáwọ́kú nation. Hello, Mommy Rich Grace.
Yes.
Good afternoon, ma.
Hello. Good afternoon,
yes, ma. Epele, ma. How are you, ma?
I'm good.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Yes.
Yeah. You are the only one I trust. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn olórí búkú olùlẹ̀ nation dáwọ́kú nation yẹn tó ní representative tó ń bá yọ kúrò wọn á fi kún. You will not deduct and you will not add to it. You will say it. You will give it to us the way it's happened in the court. Yeah? Yes,
please.
So my calling you this afternoon is just to plead to you. Please, ma'am. Many of us were not on your platform yesterday. We want you to narrate what happened at the coroner inquest for us yesterday, please, ma'am. I'm streaming you on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Yeah? Now,
okay.
Now, so that everybody can hear from the horse's mouth, because you were there live and direct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
So when you speak to us in English, please, can you communicate as well in Yoruba for the benefit of Olule Nation and Dawoku Nation so that they can understand better? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm on TikTok, on my real page. Oh, yeah, mommy. Yeah, we are listening, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. And good evening, everyone. Good evening, DJ, once again. We had the usual procedure. Now we can call it the usual because the coroner inquest court had resumed. And so it was adjourned from the previous date of 28th February to 14th March 2025. And so the time the magistrate came in and the whole proceedings started was 11:20 a.m. 11:20 a.m. with all representations that I do not want to begin to call. We have the representation. I'm talking about lawyers now. Dr. Abshitu for the Alobas family. We have other lawyers too. We have Kabir Akigolu himself for Cynthia, as well as we have lawyers for Sam Larry, Naira Marley, the nurse, and all of that. They were there. So the business started. They were, I think, early. The nurse's lawyer gave an application, the testament of the nurse, because we got to know that later. But the DPP refused that they could not be served in the court. And Dr. Shitubi was so pissed. He had to face the DPP that they actually are, and that where the matter are delayed or had been advised on can be ascribed to the state. Now, why are they coming on strongly, opposing every step that they are taking to ensure that this whole affair commences? Eventually, she took it. Her name is Oshibanjo. Oshibanjo OO is assistant director of the DPP. Because Dr. Shitu and others said they were served right in the court and they had to go through it. So eventually we knew that it was a testament, the written testament of the nurse. So the nurse actually came to the coroner inquest for the first time. We saw her. And let me tell you that there were many presence of police. And I think that was basically for the protection of the witnesses, like it was requested. I'd like to point out before I move on that Sam Larry's lawyer actually came for Naira, but he made a mention of Sam Larry that also is representing him, that they had requested for a virtual attendance. So the magistrate was like, no, that can no longer be granted because the people who are supposed to come for the witness, as a witness, Sam Larry as well as Naira, they are in Nigeria. They are still in the jurisdiction of the court. So they are not going to grant a virtual attendant, but they will have to come to the coroner inquest court. So the lawyer was like, no, they have to look about safety, and the magistrate maintained that there are presence of police officers if there is any need for protecting the witnesses. So I think they left that aside and they moved on. Calling on Feyi Shayo. Her name is Feyi Shayo, Ogedengbe, not Feyi Shara. So she says she lives in Harmony Estate, Aja, and that the signed and written petition is by her own statement as per what transpired when she visited, when she was called to attend to Mohbad, and that it should be adopted as her evidence. So when she was called to the witness box, our lawyer said she should explain, but the other lawyers present objected because already there is a written statement. And so they said they should go ahead to cross-examine instead of her recounting the story again, and they all agreed. The magistrate insisted that she did not want to object to them or interject them in any way because she doesn't want any accusation by anybody that she was compromised or so. Then Dr. Shitu started the cross-examination. I will just summarize it because of time. You know, he began to ask her, you are so man, that you should confirm to the court how you met Mohbad. Is he alive or dead? And she said, I met him alive. Okay. Who brought you in? How did you get there? She said initially she was contacted on the 11th of September by, in a chat by Spending that come over to come and treat my friend. But the one that was actually talking to her was Ayobami, DJ Bami, okay, because she mentioned Ayobami. So when she requested to see what she was actually coming over for, but no picture was sent until like about 5 minutes to when she got to Mohbad's house. So she was welcomed by Ayobami, who took her upstairs where Mohbad was. And so on further cross-examination, she was asked, what's the state of Mohbad? She said Mohbad was weak, assisted by DJ Bami to work. So she gave tetanus injection. 10 minutes later, she gave paracetamol. It was at the in between the administration of those injections that there was a reaction, and Mohbad requested that he wanted to go and vomit. The nurse said by her own testament, as the one that she has written, that Mohbad was actually communicating with her. Are you the nurse from Spending? What injection are you giving me? And she was answering. And so when Mohbad said he wanted to vomit, herself as well as Wunmi took him to the restroom where he vomited and came back to sit on the floor. So when she wanted to administer another injection, I got that place right. She said she had fixed it in as she was pressing it on, she discovered that there was goosebump on Mohbad and she withdrew the injection. Knowing that that was a reaction, she immediately pointed it to the people that were there. There were only 4. Herself, DJ Bami, Mohbad, as well as Wunmi. Wunmi was in with her all the while. Am I still audible, please?
You are still audible. Can I quickly come in, ma? I remember the first time the nurse, the policeman that gave us the explanation of what the nurse said. If I'm not mistaken, the police said then the year Mohbad died, they said they found 6 syringes on the floor when they got to Mohbad's house.
Yes.
And I remember the nurse stated that it was Wunmi that pulled the syringe to support Mufong. I remember I made a show then and I said, as a nurse, I remember I used myself here as an example. But even if somebody bring out tablets and give it to you to administer, because you're not the one that is administering, that brought out that tablet, you should not administer it. And I made a video then and said, why will Wumi give you a syringe to inject Mohbad without questioning what is in the syringe? So if she's now telling the court that she drew that thing and she gave it, that is a big lie. Because she said it in the past. Continue, ma. Sorry, ma.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. You know, like I said, when I came back from the corona yesterday, I said there were many puzzles, but we will get there. Because Dr. Wahab Shitu went on to many explanations, bringing out facts that, okay, you killed me. That's what I said. Because of time, I will not be able to do all of that. Because he was asking, did you carry out a diagnosis to know this, to know that, or to administer? And do you know that there are side effects to everything that you have administered? She said that normally, even while, because her qualification is just ordinary, O levels, that is your SS3, the regular SS3, and that she had her training at one cornerstone hospital. That's what she said. How long have you been working? How long was the training? She said 3 years. And how long did you work? She said only 1 year at an hospital. Now, I just digressed into that because we have to mark it. Dr. Shitu asked so many things and pointed out the side effects of all the injection that she administered. She thinks that during her training, if she was told that there was a wound, definitely, or they were to attend to a wound, what she would administer is tetanus injection, the paracetamol, and I think she mentioned another one, which I do not remember. It was when there was a reaction that she said she ran out with DJ Bami to go and buy a hydrocort injection so that she can calm Mohbad's allergy. That was the reason why I think the third one was mentioned.
And what was the allergy, ma? I'm still going to read the CTC because I think I saw it somewhere. What is the allergy, ma?
The allergy she noticed was that there was a goosebump on him, on Mohbad. And she pointed it out immediately that what brought about that reaction. And she said the people there answered and said, that's how he reacts if he gets an injection. And that they should pour water. So they poured water. She didn't mention, just said they poured water on Mohbad. She mentioned that. So it was when she saw that reaction that said she ran for the hydrocort injection. That she went to buy hydrocort injection together with DJ Bani. And so at that point she was asked, you were not there. She still insisted you were four. Herself, DJ Bami, Mohbad, and Wumi. And both of them, DJ Bami and Wumi, the nurse went out. They got to the first pharmacy, they didn't get the hydrocort. They were on their way to the second when a call came through to DJ Bami that Mohbad was convulsing. And so at that point, she said she advised that they should take Mohbad to the hospital. By the time they were going back home, already Mohbad was brought out. And I remember that at that point, Barrister Aromolaro as well as Barrister Kolawole. Kolawole is a female, Abiodun Kolawole. Aromolaro is the NPA, Ikorodu chapter lawyer. They both asked that, how was Mohbad carried? Were assisted by two or carried like a baby? She said, carried like a baby to the back of the car. Where you, as a nurse, where were you sitting? She said, in the front. Who are the people that are sitting at the back? She said she did not know. Okay, what happened on the way to the hospital? She maintained that there was heavy presence of traffic. That at some point, they had to get down and put Mohbad on the bike.
Now, so that is where I have a problem with them. So, at what point was Mohbad dead? Because the hospital said Mohbad was brought in dead. And remember, Iyabo just said Mohbad was already dead in the house. So, in cutting, what the nurse was saying and later put on the bike. How can you put a weak person, according to them, on the bike? That is not possible. Daft said it that the first time Daft sent a voice note to Ekpagboyimeka and said that even ọmọ yẹn pa wọn gbéyàn kọ́kọ́ sórí ọ̀kadà irọ́ ni ọmọ yẹn pa. So that story, the nurse is saying they put him, there was traffic, they put him on Okada. Make it make sense. I beg guess, mommy.
Yes, definitely.
Hey, Joma, she won't buy a belly low. At what point did nobody cook? She know your Okada here. She didn't know Lenny because Cotton Hospital and mommy. It was the first hospital. First hospital. Ló ti confirm Mohbad di potiku. Mommy ẹ bá sọ ẹ má bínú mà.
Oh, no problem.
So mommy nǹkan tí mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni pé did anybody ask the nurse pé ìgbà wo gan ni Mohbad kú? Ṣọ́ bí wọ́n?
Well, yes, I'm about to get to that point because
okay,
the men of the public, you know, we have a public presence in the court.
Okay.
The magistrate gave them room to ask questions, and one of the people seated asked her, at what point did he die? They said, the nurse said, she did not know. She did not know. You know, because I don't want to jump in, I want to say, because we'll still get there, that they stated a duty to her as a nurse, because I remember the barrister, the one from the Aromonaro, said that the nursing midwife of Nigeria had pronounced you unqualified as an auxiliary nurse. Are you an auxiliary nurse? Initially, she said yes. But when that point was made to her, between the first day that you came in, met a weak Mohbad, and when your treatment was administered, at what point do you, between those two states, which one do you think cause is death? She did not answer. Then, in the course of the cross-examination, Barrister Shitu told that with all of this reaction and no diagnosis and no qualification for you to have actually attended to it, but you killed Mohbad. You know the way Barrister Shitu said, even everybody in the court shook. And she said, no, I did not kill Mohbad. They are not killed Mohbad. She answered, his wife.
Yes.
I was there, ma'am.
So, Barrister Shitu, I don't want to summer.
You know, when Barrister Shitu said that without diagnosis, you should know this is the reaction of this injection that you have given, this one that you have taken, you have done this without a diagnosis, you have attended to him giving this, then you killed Mohbad. You know the voice of Dr. Shitu. He shook the entire court. You killed Mohbad. And she said, no, I did not kill Mohbad. Then, who then killed Mohbad? He said his wife. She said his wife. Who would you blame for his death?
And mommy, what was her reason for saying his wife killed him, man? Did she give any reason?
Because, you know, after stating all the fact that they poured water, because paragraph 28, yes, I got there, that the wife then took him to the bedroom and poured water on him. He said, do you know when you pour, okay, Dr. Shitu said, do you know when you pour water repeatedly, it can cause physical effects? She said, yes. She has to answer a yes or no. Now, I think it was based on that point, that it was the one that poured water that made her to say, well, it is not by my own treatment, because I know what I administer. What I administer is for a regular wound, that she even mentioned that if she knew that it was that minute cause, she would not come to treat me back. She said so. So it meant that, because she said they told her that there was a glass splinter, but before she came, DJ Bami informed her that the previous day, the glass splinter had been taken out of the wound. although she met the wound swollen, according to her, and that what she knew that she ought to give by her training is that tetanus injection as well as paracetamol. The third one was the hydropod, and she did not tell her because already Mohbad was being carried out like a baby into the car. But she confirmed that it was at the first hospital that it was mentioned that Mohbad had died. And she was called by the doctor. She explained because they asked.
Okay, mommy, please, ma, quick. The nurse said she was in the car when they were taking Mohbad to the hospital. So did she come down from the car? So she come down the hospital.
They were there together till 10. They took the body to the first hospital, she was there. To the second hospital, she was there. They brought the body back home, and she was still there with them till 10. 10 in the night. We were together.
Go on,
we were together there.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So now, long story short, because at least she was able to say that it was Mohbad's wife that actually killed him. That was what was good to her. Who do you now think? He said, who do you blame for Mohbad's death? Then she said, his wife. So other lawyers were coming on, and then I remember Kabir Adegulu coming to question the pouring water. That, okay, you are the nurse in charge. When you have a patient that you have to attend to, why would you allow someone else to take it over from you? And the nurse was like, the person that was actually pouring the water is his wife. And because she had mentioned that is the usual reaction, and they have to pour water to douse the effects. That was what she answered. So the Dr. Shitu came into time. When were you called? She said, on what day was she called? She said 11 September. And when did you arrive? She said on Tuesday by 2:30 p.m. How many hours altogether? Is it 24 hours? She said like 22 hours. That she arrived on the 12th of September. So they were referring to other paragraphs. That barrister Olomonaro asked her that when you said you were there till 10 p.m., at what point did you see Mr. Joseph Oloba, Mr. Aloba? She said, who? Mohbad's father. Because the barrister Olomonaro said Mohbad's father. The nurse said, I didn't see him. I didn't communicate with him.
So the nurse said she did not see Baba Mohbad?
Yes, she said so. That if there was any image or perception of Baba Mohbad, she saw it on the social media, and this is the first time. Meaning, she referred to the coroner inquest court that the first time she's seeing him physically is at the coroner court. So at least she was able to play that.
So why was this girl comfortably saying on all TV stations saying Baba ló ní kó máa lọ? Wùnmí ò dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo ìpọ́njú tí ojú bàbá Mohbad rí, ojú àárí lórúkọ Jésù. You are evil. Mi ní spear. I swear with my God. Ashana, mi ní spear. Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́ba.
So, okay. After that, after confirmation of that time, and after confirmation of Aromolan, that the nurse and Baba Mohbad has not met, she mentioned again. Somebody asked her, was Adura in the car? She said no. That's another puzzle.
So Adura was not in the car?
That was what she said. Where did you meet Adura? She said at the hospital. That's kind of puzzling. My own take is, if it is not scripted, and if she's telling her truth, then there's still a vacuum of the 11th of September 2020.
Exactly.
I think we will get there by the findings of the coroner court, because it is made to find out facts. We will get there. What other thing? Other people, the public were asking questions like someone saying, was the wound fresh? Because you're a doctor, you should be a nurse.
But mommy,
yeah.
Remember when Adura was saying, when they were showing us Mohbad is dead, Adura was in the car?
That was what people said.
Adura was in the car. So why is he not saying Adura was not in the car?
I think they want to play, they are still playing their, because When I got back from the corona, I remember saying that if Feisha Ogedengbe thinks that our own case could be like a Bob Risky, where our godfather would be like, we will make you escape. Mohbad's case is different.
It's different. Ó ṣe jẹ́ kọ́mọ̀ pé tí Mohbad yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo àwọn tó ti ń pàjẹ́.
It's different.
So, mommy, what is the reason for her lying that Adura was not in the car?
I don't know.
And remember, ma, Ashana said it was Adura that was pouring water on Mohbad. So it was Wunmi that was pouring water on Mohbad.
Yes, she said that it was Wunmi. That was the reason why she was able to say, whoever to be blamed for Mohbad's death is Wunmi. She said the wife. Yes, at least she made that one clear at the corona court. And she made many other facts clear. Because she did not mention Cotonou, she mentioned that she was at Mile 2. Mile 2 to Ajah is how many?
She said she was at Mile 2. So she's not the Cotonou lady. But they told us she was in Cotonou.
She mentioned by her own testament that she was at Mile 2. Mile 2, at least if you know Lagos, you know Mile 2 to wherever. But she did not come on that day. She came the next day, which was as she arrived at the house by 2:30.
Mommy, if you remember that I've said this in the first time.
Yes.
I think the first nurse that carried out most of that issue was Mohbad's nurse. But they are trying to take our I said the nurse, you know Wunmi is always saying it that nurse Mejilowa. So who is the second nurse? Because even Wunmi said it on the TV station. She said there's another nurse. Nurse Mejilowa treats Mohbad.
That there was a nurse that stayed with them throughout the night.
God bless you. So the nurse that stayed with them was Mohbad's nurse. I can categorically say that. Because can you all see that they tried to exonerate Mohbad's nurse? Nobody is talking about her. They took her out of that picture. And they made us to believe that the second nurse, which was Feishara, was in Cotonou. And now, Feishara stated at the court that she was in Mile 12, Mile 2.
Mile 2. That she was at Mile 2 when she saw the chart of spending. And they asked her as well. Because all of these people, at least we have had testament of spending. I don't know where that come on this matter, even Darusha. But she said,
Mommy, somebody said something that. Remember, the nurse said she does not know Mohbad. So it's probably the nurse treated Adura as Mohbad.
It's possible.
Maybe she treated Adura as Mohbad. What's the parish Mohbad? Because the nurse said she does not know who Mohbad was. So probably what he said to Adura go pretend like Mohbad. Not see that full
that area, it will take a lot of you to. When I say a lot of you, you know, like I said, I may not be a best analyst on this matter, but it will take a lot of you, including the critical thinkers, someone like you, as well as every other persons that are vast in analysis, to sit down. I would have taken it as such, but the nurse said he was carried in like a baby and was brought out because there was every presence of traffic onto a bike. So all the while, did she not know that the person that she treated initially had been interchanged, or let's say interposed, if that is the language, as someone else? Would she not know? So maybe in the course of them, because she mentioned another room, which we didn't, the people that were examining her did not give that detailed attention to. What happened in another room? She mentioned, I think in her testament, she mentioned there was another room. Because she also, in the room where Mohbad was, there was water. And one of the council asked, was it raining on that day? She said yes. Is the house speaking? She said no.
Mommy, please hold on, man. Mommy, please hold on, man. I'm trying to see something.
Yeah.
Ashana said in an interview that Baba said the nurse should go. The nurse left. Abi? Now, at what point, and the nurse is saying that she followed them to the hospital. So, who is lying here? Is it the nurse? Ashana said, Baba ní kí nọ́ọ̀sì máa lọ, nọ́ọ̀sì lọ lẹ́yìn tó pa ọkọ òun. And the nurse is saying now that she followed them to the hospital. So who is lying here? Oh my God. Ejo, I need the publicist. Mr. Wahab. Mr. Wahab Okinwowa. So definitely, she not told the nurse that he was hospital. Abi?
He was there at the first and second hospital.
So why it won't be so for public? Baba, nurse is law. Baba.
Even by the testament, I think in the they may not have said it up. They said she wrote that the lawyer, Mohbad's lawyer, maybe there was a lawyer for her as well, that they went to the police station. I think we should try and get our own written testament so that we can have an.
I have it, mommy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Complete what you are saying. I will go to that and read that.
So having done all of that, she said there was water. What brought about the presence of water? Was it that water was initially poured? Was it that there was mopping of something? Or so someone asked. And she said she did not know. But she remembered that it was raining. But it wasn't raining while she was treating Mohbad, and the house was not leaking either. She wasn't. But the thing is that she left Mohbad with Wunmi. But by the time she was coming back, she met Mohbad being carried. So the question is, who was carried?
Exactly. Who was carried? I'm sure it's not Mohbad. Mommy, let us unravel it. Iyabo said Mohbad died in the house. So who was carried like a baby? That was not Mohbad.
And who was treated by the nurse?
Who was treated by the nurse?
Yes. Who reacted? Who had the court? On whose hand was the court? Who actually was she treating? So all of those are the questions that you, the critical thinkers, as well as everybody that have vast ideas, so that at least people can get to know. There are so many puzzles there, but definitely we'll get there. Because Wunmi said herself that there were two nurses. If the first hospital as well as the second hospital confirmed, because she said by her testament that the two doctors, the different doctors at each hospital called her as Mohbad was brought in there.
Okay, mommy, hold on, man. The doctors called her. If she was present in the hospital, why are they calling her?
Yes. No, they called her for questioning. Now, what did you administer for? Because I think they mentioned that she was the one treating Mohbad before he passed. But she confirmed that Mohbad was brought in dead according to the doctors. And so they called her as a nurse. What did you administer? I think she explained her own. And Dr. Wahab has been able to explain to the court that the doctors will be called for their own testaments. Doctors of the two hospitals.
Okay, the doctors are coming as well, Abi?
Yes. He mentioned it, and I'm sure he's going to back it up with an application. But the magistrate accepted, yes, that the doctors will come. So we just started the corona, actually, because there will be more witnesses. And since it's going to be every Friday affair, it will be speeded up. Next person that should be coming now is Mohbad's lawyer. Because Mohbad's lawyer actually, by that testament, was with them to the police.
Mommy, what did they say about the death certificate?
Took it. It was given to him.
Now, can I explain that, ma? Wunmi was with the death certificate. They just lied that it's with DJ. Wunmi ló mú certificate yẹn dání. Kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó sọ pé why tóun ṣe old ẹ̀. Àtijọ́ ìta ti sọ pé Wunmi mú certificate dání. Why can't she say she was not the one that was giving certificates? It was DJ Bami. They lied. Wunmi mama shifted sort of DJ Bami because that she give her. All these days we have been saying she has the death certificate and she had gone on all TV station. She never mentioned DJ Bami had the death certificates. Why is she saying that now? They've already planned. But if you buy any bet, DJ Bami call up for the death certificates.
There's something that all of us should get to understand. Whoever got the death certificate, whoever had the authority, because the barrister, let me, as just came to my mind now, barrister Kolawole, that's Abiomi Kolawole, asked that when the hospital advised that the body should be taken to the morgue, who ordered the corpse home? The nurse said, I don't know. Because she asked that question, I don't know. You know? So if DJ Bami actually got the death certificate, well, he will hand it over to the person in charge.
Mommy, mommy, I don't know how Nigeria works. If it happens here, they give it to if it's budget, because they will ask if the wife is present. They will give it to the wife or the next of kin or the father. So they will leave all those ones.
Okay.
Mommy, they will now give it to DJ Bami as what? When Adura is there. As what?
No, DJ Bami. The nurse said DJ Bami was there. As all of them now were there at the hospital.
And Wumi, Abi. And Wumi. So why would they give it to DJ Bami as what?
No, I'm trying. I think I want you to get this, DJ, please. The thing is, okay, like now, if I am your sister, God forbid, this will not be our portion. Both of us went to the hospital, and something is handed over to me. Which custody you ought to have? It falls on me to say, well, I have collected this and take. It belongs. I should hand it over.
Mommy, so I understand what you're saying. In a court of law, I'm talking from the professional aspect now. They will not hand that thing to DJ Bami, because before they declare Mohbad dead, they will ask, is the wife here?
No, they don't tell them. They call for relative.
Relative. Can you all hear that? They call for relative. And according to the nurse now, Adura was there, Wumi was there.
Yeah.
Why not giving it to DJ Bami? Mommy, DJ Bami Kolomu certificate here for Ashana Lomu for it was scripted.
Yes.
So mommy, who signed it? Because they will sign it. So she tabago paper here, she signature DJ Bami na mabambe eje ka bi Ashana.
Well, you know,
and that mommy even Darosha was there. Wọ́n fún gbogbo àwọn yẹn DJ Bami ló wá fún olórí burúkú àṣìírè tó ti sọ fún pé wọ́n máa rán lọ sí London kó jẹ́ kó fi parọ́ gbogbo yín ò ní kúre ẹ máa fò sọ́lẹ̀ kú mọ́ ìyá yín lójú ni ìyá yín máa gbé yín sí ní gbogbo yín ẹ máa sọ lọ.
So now I understand where you're coming from. It is true because the nurse maintains, according to our testament, that they requested for the relative, two of Mohbad's relatives, which she did not mention because the cross-examination stopped at that point. She did not mention. I'm sure it will be in her citizen. That testament. It's a long one because at least they were quoting from paragraph 68, this whatever. So it's a long one. It's good for anyone to have it and have a comprehensive reading concerning it. So the members of the public, they ask questions relatively asking the nurse, she just went on to administer injections. She too has a lot that she has scripted, maybe by herself or whoever had made promises to her. That's why we are saying it loud and clear. Don't think it is a Bobrisky treatment.
If anybody had promised her that she will be fine, they won't lock her up. Whoa, Felishara, read my lips. Oh, ni bonwe.
So if they told her that, okay, just do this for this purpose, we are the one in charge, a Pharaoh will come that knows no Joseph. I pray that she will not have her finger burned more than she already has. So the coroner court is every Friday now, and the next one has been adjourned till 21st of March. Any other thing you want to say?
No, ma. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So, regarding the judge, I was told she did a marvelous job yesterday.
Oh, no,
together
sorry,
with
let me come again.
together with
When we're talking about Magistrate T.A. Shotogi, I think we should give her flowers. She did wonderful. She's the judge of that court. And when she said to the Sam Larry and Naira that the virtual cannot be granted because these witnesses are in the jurisdiction of the court, which is Nigeria anyway, and Lagos State. That she's not going to grant I think that was a massive one. As well, the presence of the police personnel, just so to protect the witnesses, especially the nurse. Even when I arrived at the court premises, I was like, who came? Because there were many police personnel present there. So the nurse was brought in by the DPD, the police, and was escorted out after a witness. So there's no fear of anybody mauling any of the witnesses. With those, I think we should give her our flowers. She did well. No compromise.
No compromise. Okay. Thank you very much, ma. We appreciate you so much, ma. Everybody's every true justice seekers, they appreciate you. They appreciate everyone that was present there yesterday. Eshima, on behalf of everyone, we say thank you. We appreciate all you do, ma. God bless you, ma. And we love the way you were the one that interviewed Sam. Because Omito Ogun to ma interview Sam tele, o ma manipulate, o ma parọ́ fáwọn èèyàn. Please, it is just you because our lawyer is our lawyer. Anybody
that when we're talking about media presence, he maintained that whatever thing you hear in the court should be relayed as such. No twisting it. He said that in that video. If we listen to it very well.
Because I want to bring some points out from there. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye, ma. Bye bye, ma. Bye. Now, I am going to quickly read what the nurse said. Mofe, I want to bring some points out of there. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take your time. And even if we don't finish today, we continue tomorrow and we continue on Monday because I have a lot I'm going to. 1 second. Let's quickly go to what the auxiliary nurse said. Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah. So I'm going to be reading it now. Yeah. I don't have a lot of it with me. I'm gonna be reading from Instablog. Yeah. Then I will now, when the city comes out, I will now read more. But let's just read what Instablog puts up there. Auxiliary nurse gives a testimony of Mohbad's final moment in coroner's court. Feisha Ogedengbe, the auxiliary nurse who treated the late singer Ileoluwaloba, known as Mohbad, testified at the coroner court in Ikorodu, Lagos, detailing his last moments before his death. Ogedengbe stated that on September 12, 2024, she was contacted by Ayobami Sodiq Spending to treat Mohbad at his Lekki residence. Now, please, I want you to come with me. Listen attentively. Yeah, it is not enough, but I want to pick some things here. Spending stated that she gave the number to DJ Bami, but the nurse is saying here that Spending called her himself. Yeah. Yeah, Instablog we skipped. Okay, let's call Gures. Because Instablog is covering what is so fun. So I don't expect less. Don't worry. I don't expect less from all those people. Sherry, gather, they will gather. If their gathering is not of God, they will not perish. Let all the world, let them be against Baba Mohbad. The truth will come out. The truth, let Ashana pay all bloggers to be covering a blood and àṣírí ẹ̀yìn màtú gbogbo wọn àwa la máa borí wọn Guresi is never picking. Ìgbà tó bá jẹ́ kán pick wọn ní pick. Anyway, let's read now. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kà lọ. Let's manage this. Yeah, don't worry. We get the CTC. Ẹ má worry. Now, upon arrival around 2:30 p.m., she observed a swollen cut on his right hand and administered a tetanus shot to his upper arm. Given Mohbad's history of ulcer, she chose paracetamol, yeah, over diclofenac and injected him with a diluted 4 ml dose, followed by a slow 10 ml ceftriaxone injection for infection. However, as she administered the ceftriaxone, Mohbad reacted negatively, began vomiting and developed goose pimples. Ogedengbe alerted his wife, Omonwumi. Olórí Bukky dẹ̀ sọ pé òun lọ ṣe fried rice. Ó ní àṣànà. Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé òun ò síbẹ̀ ìgbà tó ń fún lábẹ́rẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Guresi ti pè. Guresi. Yeah, quick one. Do you have the CTC of the nurse?
No,
Kò tí lè jáde. Okay. We will do with what Instablock puts there. Ẹ má wọ. A máa ṣe lọ. Ẹ ṣe? Yeah. Kẹ fún mi. Okay, yeah. Ẹ ṣe. Bye. Let's continue. Ogedengbe alerted Omonwumi, who reassured her that it was his usual response to injection. Can you hear that? Now, when Mohbad had good pimples, the nurse alerted Ashana, and Ashana told her that why didn't Ashana tell her before she injected him? Why was it after Mohbad was reacting? That was when Ashana deemed it fit to tell her that he always reacts to injection. Omonwumi then took Mohbad to the bathroom and poured water on his head. Don't forget that the said when she got into the house, Mohbad was very, very weak. That was in her first statement. Her first statement with the doctor, with the police. We are going to be reading that tomorrow. The nurse said when she got to their house, Mohbad was very, very weak. Though she said she did not know who Mohbad was. But Mohbad was very, very weak. So somebody that was very weak, the same person, Ashana will now take to the bathroom and start pouring water. Omonwumi then took Mohbad to the bathroom and poured water on his head. Yeah. Upon returning, they found Mohbad outside preparing for hospital transport. Due to vehicle unavailability. Oh my God. Vehicle unavailability and traffic. He was taken on a motorbike. Oh my God. Now, check to get to Timbo. And about Mohbad did not say they found when they came back from the pharmacies. Did not say they found Mohbad outside and they were preparing for hospital transport. Due to vehicle, there was no vehicle and traffic. Mohbad was taken on a bike. Now, who is lying? Wunmi told us that they were driving on the road and there was traffic. So they transferred Mohbad from the car on the bike and there was no picture. Now, the nurse is telling us that Mohbad was transferred on a bike from the house. Remember that Wunmi told us that they used the neighbor's car. So who is lying, please? Who is lying? This is what the nurse said here. She said because of traffic and everything, they had to use the motorbike to transfer Mohbad to the hospital. But Ashana make us to understand that they were already driving the car and there was hold up, so they transferred Mohbad from the car to the bike. Now, the nurse is making us to understand that there was no car. There was no car, unavailability of a car. So when, at what point did they use the neighbor's car? Are we on this page? Let's continue. At the hospital, medical personnel hesitated to treat him, causing confusion. His body was later returned home. His body was later returned home at 8 p.m. While Ogedengbe and others, they visited the police station for a death certificate. Check Bukky Gonista blog. Is it the hospital? Is it the police station that gives certificates? Instablog messed the story up. Now, this was what Mommy Rich Grace said. Mani koso Yoruba lọ́tọ̀ ìkólé yìí wá, ẹ má bínú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún pè Mommy Rich Grace. Because kó má jẹ́ pé Instablogging confuse wa. Yeah? Yeah. Mommy, ẹ bá wa sọ Yorùbá lọ́tọ̀ ìmọ̀ àṣẹ ti gbọ́ ìtorí àwọn illiterate group àti olùlẹ̀ nation kó lè yé wọn. Now, Mommy, death certificate yẹn. Ṣé hospital kí ló ṣe ẹ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa death certificate yẹn mà?
Èyí ṣàlùkò sọ pé nígbà táwọn tó máa ń mú bá dìde hospital àkọ́kọ́ ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti sọ wípé ó ti kú. Wọ́n ti fún wọn ní wọ́n béèrè wípé lọ torí pé mi ò rẹ́ni tó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wípé àwọn wo ni wọ́n wá mú nínú àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí wọn ò béèrè yẹn. Ọ̀tọ̀ sọ pé wọ́n béèrè àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí méjì. Wọ́n wá béèrè pé ta ló gba death certificate yẹn sọ́wọ́. Ó ní Ayọ̀bámi. That DJ ó ní Ayọ̀bámi ló gbà. So first hospital náà ti issue death certificate. Nǹkan wá kó wá lọ gbé ṣe ní second hospital ní Hawaii.
Mommy, mo tún fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan because mo mọ̀ pé ẹ sọ fún mi lánàá gbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mà? Hello, Mommy, mo fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mà? Mo mọ̀ pé ẹ sọ fún mi gbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. Mo mọ̀ pé ẹ sọ fún mi gbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. Now, ìgbà tí when they took him to the first hospital and the first hospital pronounced Mohbad dead, why did they take him to the second hospital?
She did not explain, no, and nobody asked. If I want to know second hospital, the same thing, I'm not too sure. People to cook.
Okay.
Only one that to pay. Yeah.
Mommy,
only one.
Mo fẹ́ wọn ilé tí pẹ́ sọ kọ́kọ́ fún mi lánàá jẹ́ kí wọn ilé tí mà. Now, ẹ sọ fún mi pé you told me that Barrister Shitu asked the nurse. Now you said they called you for a wound. Did you now treat the wound? Abi?
Yeah.
Ẹ bá wa tọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ síbẹ̀ yẹn mà.
Chemo, when the cross-examination was going on, wọ́n ní pé ṣèbí wọ́n pè é pé egbò ni kò wá ṣe ó ní ẹ̀. Wọ́n pé ṣé gbà tó wá débẹ̀ ṣé o dírẹ̀sì egbò náà ni? Ó ní rárá, òun kò lọ fún lábẹ́rẹ́ ni ló sọ.
Ṣé gbogbo yìí ti gbọ́? Mọ́mí ẹ̀ hold on ma. Can you all hear that? Now they called the nurse to come and treat the wound. The wound that the police said bleeding profusely. After 24 hours, the nurse got to the house and Sanchitu asked her, "Did you now treat the wound?" She said no. She only gave injection. So why were you called to come and treat? You came, but you did not treat the wound. Is there any wound at all?
She just went on because I remember Sam Jojo asking her, how can you grade the wound? Is it fresh or is it an old wound? She said an old wound. Okay, put a date to it. She just only 2 days. So if it was 2 days, then is she saying now that it was from that Sunday to the Tuesday that she was scripted still?
How can these people be wicked? They called you to come and treat a wound. I remember she said in her first, Mommy, she said in her first statement. She said when they told her to come and treat the wound, she said she won't get there until Tuesday, and she was requesting for the picture of the wound. She said they did not send it to her until she gets into the estate.
Yes.
Abi?
Until 5 minutes to mobile house. Yes.
Okay. Now they now sent you the picture of the wound. You now got there.
Yes.
You did not treat the wound. You now gave an injection. Nurse Feishayo, make it make sense. Is there any wound? Mommy, she established one thing. She established there was no wound. Because if the man was bleeding profusely from that wound, the wound should be in the cavity and not the injection.
Yes.
So why did she not let the wound and start giving injection? So that gave us a platform that we have established that there was no wound. So bleeding profusely was different. We told the policemen.
Yes. Because we were also, I was surprised when she said she did not treat the wound. You did not treat the wound and you went on to administer. That was where, when she just started by saying no diagnosis. And do you know that when you diagnose, it's going to lead you to this so that you can know the particular administration, drugs that you can administer as well as injection. She said yes, that she knows that.
In a sensible person, they said there was a wound.
Yeah.
When you go there, the first question you're supposed to ask is, can I see the wound? Can we give first aid? Remember the money at 48 hours, nothing do with it. Or one day, you did not ask for the wound. You did not treat the wound. The first thing you went to do is give injection. Who gave you that injection? Because you said in your first statement with the police, you said Wumi drew the syringe and she gave it to you.
Maybe she did not know now we should make it clear. I will say it in Yoruba. She probably does not know what she is into. Shema, ọmọdé òkè máa ń mọ̀gùn ẹ̀fọ́ ló máa pè é. Ó máa tó yé. Ìpọ́n Shema, ó máa tó yé. Kò yé nísìn. You know? Whoever she's coming up for, she will know. As it happened to Bobrisky, it just cannot happen to her like that. The Bobrisky banyo, Bobrisky opanyo, Bobrisky ntaki ekiri untawarani. But this one, we're talking about human life. And if you never promise her whatsoever, it will fall in her face like a pack of cards. Come on, Sherry.
Okay, mommy. Thank you very much, man. Yeah. God bless you, man. Yeah. So, they said the statement is with Gorex. Let's ask Gorex. Exactly. Why was Mohbad weak? According to the police, they said Mohbad was weak because he bleed profusely. So somebody that was weak, you got to the house, you did not check why he was weak. You did not check the wound. You gave tetanus injection. Fine, I'm not saying she should not give tetanus injection, but why didn't she treat that wound? That means there was no wound. She couldn't treat that wound because the wound was not wounding. The wound is an old wound because the picture they put on social media when Mohbad died, the picture was a dry wound. So that means that's what there was no wound. They purposely kept that wound to lie that was the wound. So the reason the nurse did not treat any wound was because there was no wound. So who told the police Mohbad bled profusely? Now, Grace, they said you have the statement, not the CTC. Do you have it? Can you send it to us, please?
Yeah, the position of the nurse. Yeah, I have it.
What do you mean by negotiation? In continuous is so happy?
No, the position of our query are statement to the court to swear out the jury.
Please, can you send it to me? Baba.
All right.
Anyway, there's no point we are reading it. Mommy Rich Grace is off anyway. Yeah? Okay. If Please don't forget that Mohbad's father said, when I got to the house, there was a lot of people at the front of the house. So I went inside. Okay, because of the car story. Okay, I will read it. Okay. Now, don't forget that Mohbad said, I couldn't front room because there was a lot of people. Baba said through the back door, and when I got upstairs, I saw a blanket full of blood. So if the nurse is telling us that now, the one Mohbad had couldn't have led to Mohbad's death. So where did the blood come from? So are we safe to say that they are, because the nurse said they were pouring water on the floor? Are they trying to clean their mess? Are they trying to clean the blood on the floor? Why was Ashana's forehead swollen the second day? Let's read what. Kano makagbobele. Okbo. See? 60 to 65. Let me quickly bring something here. The nurse said, Mohbad did not convulse in my presence. Neither was he convulsing when I got to his house. The nurse said there was no vehicle to convey us to the hospital, but Wunmi told us they used the neighbor's car. So it was Mohbad's neighbor that offered to assist us to get Mohbad to the hospital. Okay, she said it here. So killing sister blood, on our way to the hospital in the neighbor's vehicle, I and Mohbad's wife sat at the front of the passenger seat. No, that is a lie. When Adura, Mohbad's brother, DJ Bami and Mohbad were at the back seat, that there was terrible and heavy traffic on the road that day. No, I am not buying this. This is a lie. Because for Iyabo Ojo to come out with a flat chest to tell us that Mohbad died in the house, this is a make-up story. For Iyabo Ojo to come out, Iyabo Ojo is Wunmi's spokesperson. For her to come out and tell us that Mohbad died in the house. So this is a make-up story. They should not tell me Mohbad, there was traffic and they put Mohbad on the bike. Even somebody that is weak, as tall, Mohbad is 6 feet. How could you carry Mohbad in the car? And no, ever be paying the bike in Nigeria. Again, you can't start about me bike man. How can you carry somebody that is weak and you sit on the bike? Make it make sense. One day, your photo, could they see video? Hey, you show me. Ashana, you call it, oh, my shock, oh, my God, Juni. Yeah, we say I said, Jerry, telling me, don't mind Jerry, pony, fierce, ni 10 years old, you come around, come up by your kiri, Olori Buku Kwama. Ọmọ tí ò ní ṣoríire bí wọ́n bá ti ṣe fọṣọ tó kó má wọ̀ bí ẹ̀ lójú wàá ṣọ́kú mọ́ yẹn lójú ni olórí burúkú ọmọ onírọ́ ó fi ránṣẹ́ ìfàjẹ́ ó fi ṣèbẹ̀ gbọ́ ó ní bàbá Mohbad ló sọ pé kí nọ́ọ̀sì máa lọ nọ́ọ̀sì sọ pé òun ò rí bàbá sójú ṣẹ̀rí wọ́n ní there is no bike in Lekki, you see they said there is no bike in Lekki, so ìbọn olórí burúkú Àṣànà ti rí báìkì tán gbé sí. I am not buying this. Do you know why? Tó bá jẹ́ pé Ìyábọ̀ tí sọ fún wa pé Mohbad died in the house, bí a mo lè buy nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí. But immediately ti jẹ́ pé Ìyábọ̀ was the spokesperson for Wunmi. Anything tí Ìyábọ̀ bá sọ, Wunmi ló sọ fún. So if Ìyábọ̀ should come out and tell us Mohbad died in the house, eléyìí ti show pé this narrative was scripted. The bike story was fallacy. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ní káàsì táwọn bá mi sáré pọ̀ ní bike. Ẹni sùúrù. Come back with bike. Let's hear from best caller. Ma pe yin si daddy mi te ba wo mi. Ma pe yin si sir. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tawa. Come back with sáré pọ̀ ní bike. Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bó ṣe possible because èmi ò wá bike. Ẹni sùúrù. Aunty Tawa o. Aunty Tawa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Mo sáré need the favor yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. ẹ bá mi sáré pé oní bike mi ìkọ́tẹ́.
Mo bọ̀ ẹjẹ́ bọ́tà mo fẹ́ wà mọ́ṣáláṣí. Mo wà mọ́ṣáláṣí mà.
Ṣé lè bá mi sáré ṣe nǹkan kan àbẹ́fẹ́ gbàdúrà?
Ok, mo ń bọ̀. Hello ma.
Àǹtí Ìyábọ̀, àǹtí Táwà, ẹ má bínú ìyá mi. Ẹ sáré bá mi wá oní bike. Mo fẹ́ sáré bèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ oní bike. Mo kọ̀kẹ́ fún 500 naira. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ìyá mi. Ṣé ní bike máa wà ládùúgbò yẹn? Àbí kẹ́ sáré fẹ́ nìkan fóònù yẹn? Ọlọ́kadà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà.
Àwọn oní dispatch rider.
No, just bike. Bike man tó wá títì mo kàn fẹ́ sáré bèrè nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹnìkan parọ́ ńlá kan fún wa ń bíbá ẹ̀ sìn.
Irọ́ kò sọ ní báńkì ládùúgbò wa yìí mọ́ wọ́n ti báńkì wọ́n sún ilé rẹ̀ bí.
Láti gbà o.
Kò sí mọ́ àwọn onídìsán ṣáìdà nìkan la máa ń rí. Ó ti pẹ́ o.
Ok, ó yẹ máa lọ, ẹ lọ gbàdúrà.
Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n bá gbé báńkì àtẹ́ńtọ́ bá gùn.
Ẹ lọ gbàdúrà, àdúrà àgbà. Ó dàbọ̀ mà. Yes ma. Ok, at least best caller Naija lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká pè wọ́n because I don't know how that is possible. I know the bike statement is fallacy. There is nothing like that. But let's assume there was a bike. How is it possible? Mohbad is 6 feet tall. Ọwọ́ gbé Mohbad sórí bike and touch up ti weak. Meanwhile, that is a false statement because olórí Bukky Ìyábọ̀ tí ò ní jèrè láyé tí ò ní jèrè lọ́run. Àwa wí tán ó sọ pé what is happening to me now is reason because of my good deed. Ìyábọ̀ ó dijú alẹ́ kó tó mọ̀ pé ẹrù ní kí ẹ̀yìn tó gbé good deed. Ìyá ẹ̀yà wèrè okùn ajá ló fi sómọ́lẹ̀ tó fi kú oní good deed wàá jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ wàá pẹ́ rí bí Ìyábọ̀ ó tí rí bí sìn gbogbo ètò fíìpó ń dùn dán fún ẹ̀yẹn kò dùn kò dán fún Ìyábọ̀ wàá jìyà wàá jẹ́wọ́ ẹ̀yà mọ́ you are evil from the pit of hell nǹkan tí mo ṣe mo detest ẹ with passion you are evil so tó bá yẹ pé gbà tó pariwo Naira Marley wọ́n ti pa ọmọ yẹn kọ́ kí ni àbá máa sọ lẹ́nìí kí ni Naira Marley ṣe fún ẹ o fẹ́ dó Naira Marley kò dó ẹ wà á máa attach ara ẹ ìwọ̀n lọ́wọ́ Naira Marley kò fún ẹ ní invite o kọ́ invite ẹ sí show ẹ it shows how cheap you are. Wọ́n pè yín ní o olórí burúkú ọmọ òfò aláyé bàjẹ́ alákìísà yamayama pàǹtí ẹ̀wà ìsàlẹ̀ jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù abájọ oúnjẹ tó tọ́ sájà rẹ́mínàǹtì nǹkan tó lọ́ọ́ fi ṣèkẹ́ ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn olórí burúkú ọmọ ìkà ò jẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bó lórí lọ́mọ iná fẹ́ yẹn ẹgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yẹ nǹkan tó bá gbìn ló máa ká èmi tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ jẹ́ ká pé best caller dà kí best caller wá bá wa analyse ọ̀kadà part yẹn because àwọn èèyàn sọ pé kò sí ọ̀kadà wọ́n ní kò sí ọ̀kadà ńlẹ́kí mọ́ àbí kò yẹ yín náà ń bọ̀ best caller. Daddy, me hold on. Your daughter wants to see my real hair. It's rough. I think I'm gonna cut the hair again. What to me, Daddy? My hair is rough. You got my shade wig here. Daddy, I can't sir. Echo better.
Yeah, so my sister.
And me ashika sir. Daddy, ṣé ẹ wò mí látàárọ̀ àbí kí n ṣàlàyé nǹkan fún yín sir?
I'm with you. Don't worry.
Daddy, gbogbo statements, gbogbo irọ́ tó pa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá wa.
No, wọ́n ti ẹ̀kú wa ni owó tó ń sọ yẹn ó yí sí dáadáa. Ok, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà tó ń pa tó jẹ́ pé irọ́ tó yí sí dáadáa ni. Wọ́n gbé sórí bike. You don't need to call any bike man, my sister. Tó bá gbéyàn sórí bike things yẹn tó ń compose tó gbé sórí bike. Talent tó wá support ẹ̀ lórí bike. Tètè lọ máa wá bóyá àdúrà ni wá tó pé o àti díje bá mi.
Daddy ẹ ṣé o. Daddy, wọ́n ní best caller. Daddy ẹ ní sùúrù sir. Wọ́n ní best caller fún bàbá ní 500,000 lánàá. Daddy ẹ ṣé sir. God bless you sir.
Yeah, don't worry. À ń ṣe fúnra wa ni à ṣe fún bàbá.
Ẹ ṣé sir.
Apart from that, tí wọ́n bá ní ọ̀kadà náà gbé sí orí ọ̀kadà,
it means that ìyàwó àti nurse, that means àwọn dẹ̀ wà nínú car tó ń gbé wọn lọ tẹ́lẹ̀. It means that they did not get to the hospital at the same time to ẹgbẹ́ ti week tó jẹ́ pé bí ìyàn bí mẹ́rin ló pé wọ́n tó kúrò nílé àwọn wo ló wá já sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ọ̀kadà tó gbé wọnú hospital wọ́n tún máa pìpì ara wọ́n ṣe máa answer question. Ó possible hospital yẹn ní kámẹ́rà bí wọ́n ṣe arrive lọ hospital pẹ̀lú báìkì tí wọ́n já sílẹ̀. So tó bá yẹ pé DJ Bami ló kọ́ wọlé because if there is traffic yẹn ṣàṣì ó ojú káà yẹn sẹ́yìn ọ̀kadà nìkan ló lọ síwájú. So ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ gbé dé hospital patient into our clinic. It is the name of whoever brought him that they should be mentioned. The hospital is saying they brought him to our clinic. It means that the vehicle and Mohbad and the nurse and the wife, they all arrive at the hospital at the same time. It's simple. It make sense. And tó bá lè fàyè ẹ̀kọ́ wípé I'm the one who start with him on Okada and I'm the one who alighted with him at the hospital. I single-handedly carry him inside the hospital. Bóyá owó ẹni ẹni kó kú sí kẹ́ni yẹn wá tètè jẹ́wọ́ fún wa. Ẹni pé nobody want to admit the fact pé Mohbad ó dákẹ́ sóhun lọ́wọ́. And tó o bá ti lè sọ ẹni tó jókòó tì lórí ọ̀kadà àbọ̀bà gbé fọ́lọ́kadà fọ́lọ́kadà máa lọ. If that is what they want to tell us, they should come with their full chest. They are lying on Okada. Let me also help you on what Yabo Ojo and said.
Okay,
There's no contradiction. There's no. The nurse never said Mohbad did not die inside the house. The mom did not say Mohbad.
Clean break.
When he returned, baby, and she was asked, was he dead or alive? She didn't know. She was not in position to know. She didn't check. She didn't test. She didn't certify anything. So now, so they go back. They checked her initially. What did they do? When they go out there, what am I supposed to script? So now they asked at the beginning. So now edit the script now. To edit the script and to expose everything, there are two different things. There was a setup for that nurse. In controlling so now on stage you come. But at our stage you come, what you call our script you call it over. Let me tell you, if you don't never on controlling so, what treat no do don't go treat, not do treat. If I told them, won't you not go treat? Only one would only the man of the wood not go treat. Because it also fully depends. That has nothing to do with the wood. They gave an impression of swollen hands. Swollen hands are of different. There are so many. Right swelling of hand that is healing. But if the hand is swollen because of inflammation or infection or serious infection, any ever any serious pain, any other headache or fever. But we told us that Mohbad was fine. So that she told us that there was no pain, there was no fever. But nurse is telling us that she made Mohbad weak. Has to be helped. People sure if that was bad.
Exactly.
Because that script was not properly acted. The nurse was only telling you the person I met. This is the condition of the person I met. And if you give Adura an injection, only the acting now, there's all this vomiting of the thing. They are reactions. But we also told us that reaction is not unusual. So how can you not say the injection of the nurse? When you have already told us that before now, nibbles lara, the man commit, react to injection. They think what they man say, tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o tún lọ gbé omi o tún dà lé lórí, which means what the nurse has done and the reaction from Mohbad is not something that happened the first time. It's not the first reaction. It's not as a result of the tetanus. If it's not injection, we don't primarily react to the injection. So if it is any injection, that is how you will have reacted to it. But there is no how Adura will do that to die. Especially at that critical time, Adura náà ó ṣe jollof, tí Wùmí náà ṣe fried rice, tí gbogbo wọn náà wọ́n ṣe party, tọ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ treat ti ẹ̀gbọ́n àti ọkọ. Nobody Adura ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ DJ Bami ló wá ṣe kò kárí, olórí receive nurse, olówó àdókè, olóńgbé. So fried rice àbí Indomie ní láìpẹ́ Adura ní ṣe tó ka Adura. That is another story. But what brought out the reaction of Adura at Ikorodu, where Adura wanted to assault Wunmi and collect key of the car? Was it because whatever we have agreed, or is it that at that time, what is time, they have not seen the agreement, they were all still in a state of confusion? What is it that nurse claimed that 2 hours in that house, during the course of treatment, there was not no Adura picture. Something happened before the arrival
of the nurse.
Of the what they should come and tell us.
Exactly.
About
what happened on Monday?
About something that happened
on Monday.
They were treating him before the arrival of the nurse. What brought about the water on the floor? The mopping of the floor, helping him to stand. Somebody you claim wanted to grant an interview. That's has been established. If we confirm that something, if we have, we believe that something happened before the arrival of the nurse, let's now go to even the arrival of the nurse itself. The nurse came in, walked into one room. There was a change of room. What brought about the change of room? If Mohbad has been in one location and you now have to change it, you said because of AC, was that did he complain of it? Because of AC. You think that there were some things in that room where he was before that you didn't really clean, before the arrival of the nurse, and you have to quickly relocate so that the nurse will not discover anything. What brought about that movement? Now, you also pour water on Mohbad because of treatment. So, negligence. Can you now say? And the nurse was eased out by the same the Gebani, expected the nurse to go out. What happened when the nurse left with Bidebani? What happened to Mohbad? You know, when you told us in the interview that immediately the nurse left, Mohbad complained and went to the toilet and collapsed, and you had to rush downstairs to call Adura.
Yeah, she said it.
Thank you. So it was Adura. So what brought about the collapse? Because from the statement of the nurse yesterday, there was no collapse. So the nurse did not, Mohbad did not collapse in the presence of the nurse. So what brought about that collapse? Who witnessed it? Let the Devani come and tell. If the Devani did not witness that, it means it's between you and Mohbad. So you need to tell us what happened at that time. When the nurse was calling, that Mohbad was convulsing and they were coming back, they only saw that they have been.
They've taken Mohbad outside the house.
Whether it's the real Mohbad.
Is it the real Mohbad? That's
outside.
it. Clear up, mommy, daddy. Why did they leave Mohbad in the house? Why quickly brought him out before the nurse came back?
See, who even suggest said taking him to the hospital, who identified the hospital they were taking him to at that time. So if Mohbad was weak and was not rushed out, now you
Please share the video. Like.
coming with something to cool the effect of the you did not wait for that. You concluded that it should be moved out. Who even knew that it was compulsory? Who can they describe the convulsion for us? Can they tell us what actually happened?
Daddy, the nurse even stated it in her statement. She said Mohbad was not convulsing and there was no convulsion. The nurse said it in the statement that was sent to me.
And the person who now called that Mohbad was convulsing should come and tell us what actually happened. The Jebami was.
Don't buy market.
Exactly what happened, and that is what they are avoiding. Now, after they left and they rushed out to the hospital, I've told you what happened about the Okada stuff. There is nothing like that. If they are telling us it's
Daddy, can you please share the TikTok? Share on your Toku Magboy. Do you want to come on TikTok? Because
yes.
Okay,
on TikTok.
Let me okay, sir. Yeah. Because can you break? Ẹ̀dẹ̀ pa odindi èèyàn gbogbo yín dẹ̀ ń dákẹ́. Báwo làwọn pípọ̀ iṣẹ́ ń sùn lálẹ́? Olórí burúkú Bella Shmurda bó ṣe máa pàwọ́ náà jáyé nìyẹn. Bó ṣe máa pa ẹ́ bó ṣe máa ṣọ́mọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ lójú. Bó ṣe máa ṣọ́kú mọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ lójú nìyẹn. Bella Shmurda olórí burúkú. Tó ní kí Naira Marley gba station lọ kó lọ report rẹ̀. The fact that pé o mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, Ọlọ́run máa fìyà jẹ gbogbo yín ni. Ẹ ní ràánú gbà bó ṣe òǹkà àánú pọ̀ tó. Ẹ̀yin ìkà. DJ Bami, ìwọ múra sí o. Olórí burúkú mi mọ iye owó tó fẹ́ fún ẹ. Tó sọ pé wọ́n lọ mú death certificate fún. Make it make sense. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ọmọ. Before you accept anybody in your life, check your environment. Environment yìí matter ẹ̀ níbi gbogbo náà ṣe rí ni. Wọ́n rí jákujàku. Wọ́n look so dirty, so unkempt. Mohbad pàápàá kò fún wa lọ́rọ̀ sọ. Olórí burúkú ya Mohbad. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ya Mohbad ó dẹ̀ dùn mọ́ ẹ ṣá? Ó dẹ̀ dùn mọ́ ẹ. Tọ́pa ọmọ ẹ tọ́tọ́ tún sọ pé kí ló máa ṣe? Kí ni daddy ń roll bí bóyá kò sí reception bí tọ́ ẹ̀?
I'm here.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Is DJ Bami coming back to the inquest? Mommy Rich Grace ló máa lè dá wa lóhùn yẹn.
DJ, am I on now?
Barrister tí o ṣe bá gbóhùn wọn. Yeah, everything is on. We can't hear him. He's on butter padà, on bole. You can hear me. Èmi ò gbọ́ wọn. Ibo la ti máa gbọ́ wọn báyìí. Oh, èmi ni mo yí sókè. Oh yeah. Yeah. They said 2 doctors are coming next week Friday. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, èmi ni mo yí sókè. Daddy Oya come back. Daddy Oya join padà. Ó dà bí mi mo yí sókè. Okay, he sent the request again. Am I binu? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, my sister. Can you hear me? Okay. I think I stopped where they were carrying him outside the house.
Yeah.
The nurse said as they were coming back, she saw that they were just carrying him from the house into a vehicle. The nurse said they carried him like a baby. We are not sure whether it was Mohbad or Adura, but let's assume it's Mohbad. They carry him like a baby, which means at that time Mohbad could have been dead. Dead. They asked the nurse if yes. If they asked the nurse if Mohbad was spy or alive. Said you couldn't know. She wanted to certify. She didn't run any. No. examination, she didn't run any test or verify anything. So, and she joined them in the vehicle. The line that there was traffic, they had to come down on Okada, on the rest. If they put him on Okada and they had to go, is it that all of them went on Okada with Mohbad or they were in the vehicle? If some went on Okada, they should tell us the person that was behind Mohbad's Kalimento Kusilowo Lori Okada. So the amount to go and drop ahead of them, they should also let us know. If the Okada arrived at the hospital with DJ Bami or Adura is always willing to be planted anywhere, he should also tell us. To whatever do that lower light in hospital, to be on the Canada Bay, to the one hospital, he should let us know. If it is Darosha, anybody that want to play that role, because it's a script, they should fit into that role. So for suspects, the vehicle was in the traffic. So it is the truth of the matter is that Mohbad did Kusinule.
Which is this spokesperson to so.
Yes, either Oti Kusinule or Oti Ku Tipe. Either Kokunjonye, so you are aware or Kutipe. So there is no doubt about the own Mohbad Ku Nule and Mohbad Kusi. So
then, Daddy, if I see doctor, turn us first
what happened?
Daddy, bad man. Then any hospital reports, tell the Lord delete. Don't just Simbog. Why bring him home to embalm him?
No, they even get. See, we've been asking for medical reports. It's good that we now know that the medical report was even issued by the first hospital. The first hospital issued medical reports. Probably the content of that report was not satisfactory, and they had to look for
Daddy,
they didn't take him to the second hospital.
That was why they kept the medical report, because it will state what they find.
So, and the nurse said that she was queried, she told them some things. So if from day one that we're asking what actually happened, if they have slapped us with that medical report, we would not have been talking Naira Marley, we would not have been talking Eliveria or anything. Everything would have been open. That wouldn't have been, the nigger, they've taken the union away, they've done this. Because everything was have been stated in that medical report. The nurse said they called her in and they asked her, what did she do to treat, the treatment that she applied. Everything would have been, but because there is conspiracy, they are going somewhere. Somebody has written the script and some people must act it. And that is why they have to go to the second hospital. If you ask the nurse who directed them there, you will not get that answer. Ashana will still be looking for somebody to come and maybe the Arusha will say, because I wasn't satisfied, I love this. You can say that in all the explanation from the statement of the nurse now. Did you say Adura in the picture?
I don't see picture.
Adura will never be there. Adura will never be in this picture. Adura is just just you can. It's in and out. You can just bring him to act any role that you fit into. And when they now left, the nurse also made us to realize one thing, that the lawyers, that is his own brother who is a lawyer, our own brother who is a lawyer, Mohbad, also went to the police station. They went together. And the lady made statement, the nurse made a statement at that police station. And they asked them if they want the nurse to be detained or to be investigated, with matter to be investigated. They said no, they should stay at home, they will find out we got. Now, the same people are telling us. The policemen asked them. The policemen now directed police station to get, because they wanted the police report for them to process their certificate. They were looking for shortcuts. But because that one queried the nurse and saw that there will be criminal intent in all of this, the policeman wanted to take action. But they asked that the policeman should step down. Now the same people are blaming Baba. That Baba was the one who released the nurse. At the police station where the nurse confessed herself now that they went together, now was Baba the one who asked the policeman, the nurse to go.
And even Baba said, she did not even see Baba on that day.
And one funny thing about it is that Mohbad lawyer was there. So what do you need Baba for? If you're the claims that you work as spy, and police is asking you if you want the matter to be investigated, and you said no, you should just take action. Why are you not blaming Baba for any burial? The same man now follow you to this another police station when you knew you have already been informed of the right police station to go to, and you now diverted this man attention to another police station just to make sure that the man is frustrated. You see, in all of this, something is clear. Something happened before the arrival of the nurse.
That's it.
And that something happened before the
arrival of the nurse. The second nurse.
The fact that they eat the medical report, I don't know why police will not pick up these people. Because if they have shown the whole world that report that was issued immediately, all this idea of people inciting the public against Naira Marley, cancel him, go and burn it down, we will protest, we will riot in Lagos, wouldn't have happened. Why are they hiding the evidence? Because the evidence, what is in that report could be an evidence at that time. It's even time.
It's an evidence.
If you truly believe
for them not to give it to Baba Mohbad, there's something hidden there.
They knew that the nurse is not responsible. They knew that there was a setup that the nurse just walked into. They are looking for a bigger fish that will bring bigger, and that is Naira Marley. And that is where they are going to. That's where the narration is going to. They need to manage what has happened and create something that will incite the public. And that is why they brought in a dramatist to be saying, you will not take it. Naira Marley, you know you have been doing it for long. Oba Okidika is the first person to even mention Oba that day. You cannot tell me that you don't know Naira Marley. You cannot tell me that the same person who was insulting the Oba is not the same person going to the palace today. And that's why I find it funny how the policemen, the government is pretending that we that are seeking for justice and we don't know what you are after. In another script that was also acted perfectly.
The video that led me to this product.
Sorry, sir. Emma Solo, sir. Continue, sir.
Another script that was also acted perfectly by Wunmi is that of the second nurse. What Wunmi when she was describing the second nurse? We have to bring another nurse to try. From what this nurse has narrated to you now, does it look like it's somebody trying something? When you are trying, it means that there is the situation at hand is very tense, and you are looking for a way out. And Wunmi even did a kind of press up that somebody was dead, and they are trying to resuscitate the person. The second nurse, not this one, because this very nurse, after treating Mohbad, did not have contact with Mohbad again. She was in the front of the car. She wasn't at the back. Like she could say inside the car, I was pressing the chest. I was doing all this. She says it was all. So she did not have direct contact with the cops again to perform any magic. Where is that second nurse that tried to do something? Was it that they poured some chemical for embalmment and that nurse was involved? Because to mock so that we will not have discovered some things. Was Mohbad stabbed somewhere else that the nurse did not notice? Because there could be some stabbing somewhere, and they have brought in somebody to just, the fact that it's meant, she could be at that point, you could be vegetable, though, even if it's the Mohbad. And thought he was just standing there, that is what was happening. But Wunmi must tell us that everything is perfect, so that we will believe it is the instant reaction to the injection that led to the pie, which is a lie. Something has happened. And even when something happened, it's just a way of saying, let me finish the work. Somebody finished the work in the absence of the nurse and DJ Bami. And that is why she must come and explain what actually happened. You see, we told people before now that this inquest will throw up a lot of things, and it will even be difficult for government to manage. Even if they have promised the nurse whatever under cross-examination, even before cross-examination, you can see Wunmi in the process of when they the interview that was scripted, even lawyer was standing by for Wunmi. when Wumi was explaining the second nurse, can't you see how Wumi was going offline? And that let Wumi come.
Daddy, therefore, what if established when 2 nurses came? So definitely the first nurse came on Monday to correct, to do whatever she wants to do on Mohbad. And they were waiting for the second nurse, telling that guy, the guy that gave them the number, because spend is supposed to be why can't you call Mohbad's nurse? Ashana someone wants to pay, he pay phone. So if on the second nurse, still what?
That is it. And if you say Mohbad has been reacting, in fact that second nurse will be invited. You have been treating Mohbad at home, and he has been reacting to injection. And you are aware that what the wife normally do when he reacts to injection is to pour water on him. Come and tell the world, come and tell the public if this is true or not. As a nurse, that you know that your patient always reacts and the wife always pour water, because Wumi pour water, and Wumi say that's what they have been doing. So Wumi assume the position of a nurse, even at home, treating Mohbad. So there's no how Wumi can escape negligence, even if it's not direct fine on this matter. Now, at the inquest, people who may not understand what is going on at the inquest, we think that even Dr. Sanshitu will ask all questions. No. Inquest is a fact finding. I can tell you that 3 questions that he has asked, as even the judge must have picked points. The nurse has denied that she's the one who is on record. Yeah. The nurse has pointed at the wife as being directly involved. That is also on point. The nurse has told us that she wasn't present when he was convulsing. That is noted. The nurse has told us that there was a report issued and was given to somebody, which was never made available to the public. So that's conspiracy. Somebody is hiding something. It's not the nurse that collected the report. It's not the nurse that is hiding it. They took the nurse to the police station. They asked them if they want the nurse to be prosecuted or investigated and prosecuted. They said you should take action. The nurse did not influence it at that stage. So who is hiding? Where is the conspiracy? So there's no how you can say that there's no conspiracy from even asking Spending, because Spending said he made call. When the call did not go through, probably Spending sent text. It was the sent message from Spending that delivered later. And the nurse saw it. Then DJ Bami followed up with a call. Because the nurse did not, the Spending did not reach the nurse directly. It was only the text message he sent. Come and treat my friend. So who invited the nurse directly into the house, described the house, and even when the nurse was asking about the condition of the patient, no response to that.
They did not send it to her until 5 minutes before she got to Mohbad.
So something is happening. The nurse would have asked, is this what you are asking me to come and treat?
Exactly.
What is now happening to him? Is he having fever? Is he having pain? If they have given the nurse the perfect, a full detail of what happened to Mohbad, the nurse will have had. You ambush the nurse into the house. The nurse got to the house.
So they purposely set the nurse up to come into that house to cover up the mess the first nurse had done on Monday.
Had done. And when she got to the house, there was also something that was worthy of note. You were changing position of the patient.
Exactly.
The patient
Why did you move it from the first room to the second room?
Something happened. Something was going on. And the brother was in that house. The nurse did not see the brother at that time. So the nurse was only ambushed, did what she had to do, went out to also save the situation. In the process, you called the nurse to come back, and they met you with Mohbad, corpse being carried outside.
Because I remember when Westo went to see the nurse and Spending in Pansi, Westo said that set me up.
Exactly.
To exactly. Only what set me up. Why is the setup coming from? Why setup? Why are you thinking of setup?
And if you invite somebody to come and dress wound, when the person gets there, you should have told him, please, this is the wound, treat the wound. Who confirmed infection? There was no wound. There was no wound.
And Daddy, even Sanshitu asked the nurse about 3 times. So when you got there, did you treat any wound? The nurse said no. I only gave injection. But they called you because of the wound. They sent the wound to you. So why left the wound and gave injection? So definitely there was no wound.
There's no wound. As a wife, when you know that your husband was fine, was even ready to grant interview, and it was the wound that you called the nurse to come and dress. When the nurse got there and was talking about the injection, why didn't you object to that? To say, just this small thing, my husband is fine though, why do you have to inject him again? There was something like that. So why are you not giving us the impression that the nurse is the one who pied your husband? Then, you see, so, we have people who also believe in justice for Mohbad. The seeker of justice who think we don't share their own approach. And I want to encourage them. They are very close to the commissioner of police. And this is the time for us to help us arrest Wunmi and other people in the house. We believe in inquest, and that is what we pursue, and we are getting results. For those who believe in police, now that the nurse has told us openly, because the nurse was challenged, and the nurse said, I'm not the one who pied Mohbad, it's the wife. And the commissioner of police, that is our best friend, that we shook hands with, even gave us meat pie and water. We enjoyed it, you know.
Baba, kini non so ye o. Activist yo. What we cannot support commissioner come arrest you me o. Baba,
this is the time. Because now we are getting closer. The 10 minute video, this is the time. Because with what has happened now, the commissioner of police can connect the 3 and 10 minute video for us on this. Please, we appeal to them. For us on this side, we believe, I strongly believe that the police have been compromised on this matter. The police will give way when they see superior fire, and that is going to come from the inquest. Everything is coming out in the open. Everything is coming out in the open. Whatever statement they have made to the police, they can deny it's under duress. But when you depose an affidavit at coroner inquest and you make statements and you respond, even you are being cross-examined, it cannot be denied. Even the PPP cannot, turn this, up. It's not possible because it has become a public.
Daddy, let me quickly remind you something, sir. Yeah. They told us that they called the nurse, and the nurse said she was in Cotonou, that she will be back the next day. But the nurse confirmed in the coroner inquest that she never went to Cotonou, that she was in mile 2. Daddy, Egbamike. So, if not, Wunmi sọ fún wa pé nọ́ọ̀sì lọ Cotonou. Nọ́ọ̀sì dẹ̀ sọ ní inquest lánàá pé òun ò lọ Cotonou, mile 2 lòun lọ. So, kí náà mọ̀mọ́ delay? What were they talking that day?
See, there is something they wanted to do yesterday. Let's even assume that the nurse was in Cotonou. They didn't want a full narration of what happened. They didn't want the nurse to give full detail of how she was contacted and how they waited for 24 hours before they even Mohbad was even attended to, if it was Mohbad. So they cut that off. They had to, the lawyer to Wunmi had to find a way to frustrate San from starting from that angle. And I think I heard that San even asked at the time, why can't you allow this nurse to tell her story? Or in the process of shutting up that, because even the magistrate will be, the judge wondering, somebody told you was going to Cotonou, and you waited. That part they hear it.
Exactly, Daddy. How can you wait for 48 hours to wait for nurse? And Daddy, Baba Korede hospital 10 minutes in Isile Awon Ashana. So why wait for 48 hours if the hospital is 10 minutes from you?
Yeah.
If they are not covering anything.
And I'm even happy with what Baba Korede has said. Because all this idea of I went to Mohbad neighbor, the CCTV there, even without, somebody told us that everything that happened, how the vehicle was coming in and out, without us seeing this CCTV, can this neighbor to be arrested by our commissioner of police, could come and tell us what he observed that very day? You see, people that are telling us that it's a particular direction and that want to divert our attention should stop messing our brain. All these things that I'm hearing, there is something angry somewhere, bring it out. We now hear from the nurse. The scripted part we know, because everything from the nurse is not as it happened. There were some scripted parts. The nurse, no, there was short threats. Even if you notice how the nurse was reacting, at some times the nurse even could not even call with me directly. You were selling the wife. The wife, they were together. You will notice that some kind of soft threat. That soft threat is what they brought to bear to co-opt this nurse into accepting some of the scripts they wrote. You know you are the one, though. You know you are the one who killed my husband, though. And that was the fact that's why she fired the attack again. That attack
on the TV station. You know she said the Lord that day. She
killed
my son. She killed my husband. She's going to club. She's attaching eyelashes.
She's deliberately using that to go out. And that's why I'm happy that the nurse fired back. So all of us now should scream it. Me, I can say it anywhere. According to Nurse Feyishara, it was Wumi Aloba that fired
Mohbad.
According to
she said it. Sashitu asked her. Mommy Rich Grace said, Sashitu said, you fired Mohbad. She said, no, I did not fire him. Then Sashitu said, who fired Mohbad? She said, it's his wife.
Yes. So the police could now, between Wumi and the nurse now, the police should please help us to let us know who actually, there have been allegations now from both sides. They both made allegations. No, there have been allegations and counter allegations. So we want to know. But as has been reported in the past by the mainstream media, they should also do well to bring this out now. Feyishara has spoken and has also made her own allegation that is the wife that fired Mohbad. So if you have any other questions, just let me. I'll be on standby for that.
Okay, sir. Daddy, I want to play something now. What Sashitu said yesterday, so that you can talk more on that. Because let me play it. 1 second, sir. Yeah. So this was by Sashitu yesterday after the Corona inquest.
I want to appreciate the wonderful works you're doing, and here we are. We want to make available to you. Well, there has been concern on the media coverage at the inquest. Don't you think live media coverage of the inquest will give it more awareness and transparency?
Well, there is the question of awareness and transparency, which is crucial. But more importantly, is the need to report what is happening here accurately and correctly. In any court proceedings, there is a room for reportage. But the bigger question, the bigger concern is that you must report correctly and accurately. So today's proceeding was everyone to report it. Get what the lady actually said.
Ọkàn bàbá ṣì tún balẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Mo like confidence in bàbá yẹn.
Don't add to it. Don't subtract that statement. And the questions you gave, the answers you gave, the response to questions, make sure you stick to that. Those answers. Don't enlarge. Don't add. Don't subtract. So nobody is saying that the press cannot cover what is going on. You have to cover that accurately. The corona cannot talk to the press. So if you misrepresent her, she has no way of replying. So the concern is that we should be accurate should be transparent in the way we report what has happened.
Okay, so my next question is, can you please give a brief summary of all the proceedings today?
Well, a brief summary of what has happened today is that the nurse who treated Mohbad has given us an insight into how she was attacked, what she did, and what she did not do. And the circumstances that led eventually to the death of her. In my view, today is the most comprehensive proceedings. We now know what happened, who invited the nurse. When the nurse was invited, what happened, what her response was. The first day she didn't come, she came the second day. Who she met when she came, and the question she asked Mohbad, what happened after Mohbad was injected? Who did what, and who did what the wife did, and what the wife did not do? Everything happened very clear today. It is not left for the coroner to decide who and who caused the death of Mohbad. I cannot do that.
We still have another question. And there are reports that you have taken over the paternity of Mohbad's child. How does the family feel about it since Mohbad's partner has recently stated in an interview that she is ready for the DNA?
You see, the maternity issue has nothing to do with this corona proceedings. People should be clear about what this corona proceedings is meant to achieve. Three things. One, the cause of death. The manner of death. Three, the circumstances surrounding death. The coroner is not looking at whether somebody is the father of this or somebody is not the father of this. It's a separate proceedings. I'm aware that another was made for DNA to be carried out. And I'm also aware that we are making attempts to see whether DNA can be carried out even outside the country. We need to go back to the court to be able to amend your.
So can you all hear? Olori Bukky ọmọ tó máa ṣọ́kú mọ́ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ lórí yẹn. She said it's Baba that is not coming for DNA. Baba is delaying DNA just because Baba is collecting money from the public. Wùmí, lórúkọ Jésù gbogbo alátakò ó máa wà nínú ayé ẹ̀ ni bó ṣe parọ́ mọ́ bàbá yẹn kiri. Can you all hear that now? They want to go back to court to request the DNA of God. Wùmí is desperate with Olori Bukky and Yoshogo. They wanted the DNA to be done in Nigeria so that they can manipulate it. Now, Mr. Shitu, they want to go back to court to request from court that the DNA should be done abroad. And Wumi's lawyer knows about this, and but Wumi is coming to the public to lie that it's Baba Mohbad that is delaying DNA. Let Shitu finish. Mom, not speak on you.
So in short language, it means that you are representing the family of the DNA, barristers, S.E. and Shitu.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm representing the family in all matters that relates to justice of Mohbad.
Thank you.
Ènìyàn ṣòro lórí Bukky, our markets. Can you all hear that? Shitu stated, and I quote, he said, as it is now, I'm representing Mohbad in all aspects that is concerning justice for Mohbad. Ènìyàn ṣòro lórí Bukky only 9 million or so. I thought you said if Baba don't pay that 9 million, the justice will not continue. Olórí Bukky ṣàkí ṣe bí ọ̀rá. Ṣebí wọn náà ti ṣe truth or dare pẹ̀lú Wùmí lórí phone. Can you all hear that? So ènìyàn ṣòro, you are nobody. You are a non-entity. You are a miscreant. You are a table lawyer. For you to say if Baba don't pay 9 million, there is nothing going forward. Can you hear? Let me repeat it for you again. Shitu is handling all justice for Mohbad from the small court to the higher court. Market ènìyàn ṣòro lórí Bukky, olóko wíwá olóṣì àwọn èèyàn bàbá tí onítútà díẹ̀.
And lastly, sister, just one more time. Can inquest be conducted every week now? Has it been proven or what do we expect?
You can see that this corona is coming to do justice. Otherwise, the order of the magistrate court will have prevented something from years. Everybody was caught. Which means since it's coming, the whole world is watching.
The whole world is watching.
The mobile issue is not a Nigerian affair.
No, the world. Yes.
Whoever is involved in this process, whether as council, for any of the states, for any of the parties, even including the corona, everybody will be careful.
What's on?
Is the corona now adjourned?
You can join to 21st of March, Friday.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
So the fact that you put it to her that she's not competent and she's not supposed to be referred to as an auxiliary nurse.
One is that she was supposed to find out the medical issue.
Because she's fake. She didn't ask what happened to Mohbad because she was called to come and cover up.
You go, you can see somebody of diagonize. Absolutely do all that. And three, she's not qualified as a nurse. So, from what she said, she has to make a lot of mistakes. You can look in the area of contributory negligence. But I know. Yes. And even those who are there, who have answers to questions to ask, those who were present, all these things.
Come on, let's see, a lot of them in that house, they have questions to answer. Everybody, they are coming to that inquest to answer questions. Mi fẹ́ mọ̀ bí Yayin ṣe jẹ́, mi fẹ́ mọ̀ ite mọ̀. Mo ti sọ, kẹ́ mọ̀ Bọ́lá Tinubu kan. Can you hear what Baba Shitu said? Sir Shitu said, this is not a mere game. The world is watching. So one needs to be careful in handling this justice for Mohbad. The world is watching. The world is watching. And you know Bukky. And you aláyé bàjẹ́. Ashana. Wàá kábàámọ̀. Gbé ọmọ kọ́lọ́mọ lọ gba ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Kí ọlọ́mọ lọ gba ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe mọ́ sí. That we've got to the end of the road. In a car, no, it's so natural. You be Ashana. You are at the end of the road.
Then it means that we are still expecting more resources, even the Mohbad's wife. Are we still saying that we can still expect that?
But in the light of this testimony, if we need to recall her back, we'll recall her back. You understand me? All of you can listen to this testimony. All of us understand it.
Yes.
Nobody can cover anything.
Hey, Shagba! Ashana, only beauty of Ideba. If they need to recall you, they will recall you. And Baba Shitu said, you all can hear the testimony. Nothing can be covered. Ashana, they come up on let's see, yeah. Yeah, lórí burúkú wo àṣírí ni ẹ̀ ń tiẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n rí Baba Shitu ni confidence pọ̀. Olórí burúkú Baba Korede ó ní. Baba Korede ní Sanu yóò wà competent. Jọ Baba Korede ṣé Sanu ló wà competent? Olóṣì onípàdé ìdí. Wèrè ṣe wá pọ̀ ní justice for Mohbad nígbà yìí. Ashana, jẹ́ tún fún ẹ lórí. Although we've got to the end. Ẹ bá mi send the interview Ashana. Interview Ashana ṣe bá mi send the kí tó play ti. It's so natural. How could Mohbad ló kọ́ ní Ashana yẹn o? How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye? In a nothing like as you love me before. ti gbàgbé daddy síbẹ̀. Best caller daddy.
My sister.
Interview interview.
You see the Shitu was being very technical. When about the DNA and the inquest, he said the DNA has nothing to do with the inquest. It's only the wise who understand the reason why he said that. Because Wunmi has been pushing for DNA to be the end of justice for Mohbad. And what the man is telling you is that DNA is secondary. The main thing is
what killed Mohbad.
What killed Mohbad. DNA is a family matter, which can also be, can also establish the motive if the result points in that direction. But he doesn't want that DNA to be used as, close or to discount the effort of the judges and everybody at Corona inquest. So that is the technicality there. That's the first technicality there. Secondly, you will see his reaction because he summarized his role at the end of the day. Everything that is justice for Mohbad, which means DNA too is justice for Mohbad. So they are together, but you find a way to separate them at a time. He also talked about journalism and the media. The essence of journalism is to establish and to be objective. And that is why those who have been lying, that is the one who by his son, he rushed to bury, he allowed the nurse to go, the man could be culpable. We have seen a father who will be crying, and at the end of the day, he will be the one that is behind the death of his son. The man was there. He was there later in the day, this and that. It's now clear that this man, every time they lie against him, they always end in disgrace. Those who lie against Baba, they are always disgraced. This nurse has never met Baba before, and that part has also been established. For some of us who may not understand the role that we are playing, some bloggers, some TikTokers, we are also journalists too. Because we are now serving as conduit of information. We are providing the public with accurate, relevant, timely news and stories about, we are creating awareness about the cause, about untimely death of a superstar who was caught short in his prime by the negligence of people around him. Because everybody around Mohbad, all those that were in the house that day,
they are all suspects.
They are all suspects in this case. So we are all doing wonderfully well. And we shouldn't be disturbed by the paid, because I see most of the mainstream media have been paid. Is that the media agenda in India?
No, they are not paid. You will see that nobody is saying but look at it now, Daddy. Big Bobo is ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lánàá, Big Bobo call updates.
Yes,
Mommy, Baba yẹn ló pa. Baba yẹn gbogbo nǹkan irọ́ tí Wunmi ń pa tá à ń join pọ̀ kò sí kankan ní wọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. The fact that they
Mommy Rich Grace, Guresi, and others, Tim Perkins, and those that I've seen, they are doing wonderfully well. Have you seen any Punch, Vanguard these days? They all come and pick stories from bloggers now.
Oh, of course.
We are doing wonderfully well.
They are all watching.
This is our country.
All our hosts on TikTok, to all Baba's hosts, supporters, God bless you all.
Yeah, it was the same. We are doing wonderfully well. And I also want to appreciate those who believe in some of the things that we say. There are things that in fact, if we paint a picture of things that are around us, those who are pretending to be fighting justice, we may not be blunt to point at them, but somehow we have been able to expose them. We've been able to guide people so that they don't.
Baba Korede Ole, ó ṣà sáré kiri, owó yẹn ti dí, wọ́n ló tún ti lọ sí TV station lẹ́ni, á tún lọ parọ́ fún wọn bẹ̀, ẹni tí bá rẹ̀.
Oh, don't let me lift out my striker, Mommy Coffee as well. She's been a very good striker.
Mommy Coffee, body.
No. A very good striker. Yeah. Is to encourage all of us, even those who have been deceived. Let's us come back to the fold. All critical thinkers, my
we appreciate you all.
Let us all come together. We know those who are trying to divide us. We know those who are exploring the vulnerability of some platforms. See, I can beat my chest that I also know some platforms that are very, very credible, but have been deceived, and they are now struggling to rescue themselves from corrupted their platform. I also wish them well. Please, let us all, because what we are doing, I told Baba Mohbad last night. I'm not doing.
Baby, Yomi gbé nǹkan dání tó bá anything tó gbé ẹ̀yin olóṣì wọ́n tọ̀ yín wọ́n jọ ń ṣàpapín Dẹ́wọ́kú nation wọ́n jọ ń ṣàpapín Yomi gbé nǹkan dání kí olórí Bukky Yomi kó máa sọ pé Ṣàṣìtù wà capable rí gbogbo confidence Ṣàṣìtù ni ẹjọ́ ṣé NGO lọ́ọ̀yà ìlú wà capable ṣe rí pé ọ̀tá ní gbogbo wọn kọ̀ fojú jọ rẹ ni Yomi gbé nǹkan dání tẹ bá rí nǹkan tó gbé dání ọmọ ló gbé dání.
You see, I think on your platform, I said it last week that I don't know if it was on. I think it should be on your platform that the NGOs talking about as the solution to justice for Mohbad. The NGOs in Nigeria have history of corruption. Even the USAID has been accused of to sponsor terrorism in Nigeria. So I'm happy that just this week we are hearing stories of how NGOs are spending money. Even yesterday I heard that somebody was trying to register an NGO under the guise of extorting the public. So the two NGOs that we will have on this, those who claim to be registered, whether fully registered, active or inactive, they are the two of them are fighting. I don't know whether they are truly for justice, because I see them writing petition against each other, going to court, dragging themselves to police station and the rest. So if these NGOs are the ones who have been found corrupted in one form or the other, I don't see how they can really lead this justice for Mohbad. The driver of this cause is the victims, the present victims, not the late victims. Baba Mohbad is still alive. He's the great of all these things that we are talking about. There is no ọmọ tèmi kọ́ ló kú, ọmọ Aloba ló kú. Mi ò lọ́mọ mi tí mo fẹ́ fún Aloba. And I told the man yesterday, I'm not doing anything for him. I'm doing it for my own generation, for my children, and my children's generation. It is better we leave the world better than we met it. Exactly. This is a reform. This is a clear call for all of us.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó mọ owó tí ò lè là yín, ẹ jẹ́ kó bọ ọmọlúwàbí yín jẹ́.
And nobody should think that his contribution is enough to diminish the fatherly role of Aloba.
Exactly.
This is
the father that lose a son. Daddy, he's always praising his father. And you look at Bukky, and why you must share it on, and why joke when Baba and look Palmo, and Baba and the sit court. Oh, look at Bukky, Baba Kogede, no. Oh, petition Baba Tibodayo. On what basis? At the name of justice.
If we like, call him illiterate, but he's not a criminal. Call him illiterate, he's not a liar. Call him illiterate, he's not a greedy man. Because if he's a greedy man,
under 30 minutes, they donated 7 million for Baba under the Young's platform. God bless every donor. But great, they donate to Ofu Baba Elano. They have been no me Joju Baba Yakubo, or one no me Yakubo. You why you are so, or one big person. Ore Gusu, Ore Wong, Ore Long, Ore Ariwa, Awayiri. When you call on 1 billion, we answer you. bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ta bàbá yìí nù bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dúró ti bàbá yìí ní gbogbo gbà ẹ mọ Mohbad rí náà gbogbo yín mọ Mohbad rí but you deem it fit to stand with this man ọ̀hún á dúró tì í ẹ ní jù sọ́fẹ́ ayé ẹ ní gbé sọnù bí ò ṣe bí ọmọ ẹ ní mọ sáré ọmọ wọn ní bọ́bà tó fọ fún yín ẹ ní fi lẹ́tà ọ̀fọ̀ ránṣẹ́ wọn ní pé nígbè pàjáwìrì ẹ ní rògbò ìkáwọ́ mọ́rin ìfẹsẹ̀jọlẹ̀ lórí nǹkan tó ń dùn mọ́ yín ní lórúkọ Jésù bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa wá ìbú omijé bàbá inú tẹ máa ń dùn nínú ní gbogbo gbà ọ̀hún á dùn yín nínú ọ̀hún á dùn yín nínú ṣé wọ́n ní nǹkan tẹ́ ìbọn náà sọ yẹn tẹ́ ìbọn ènìyàn sọ ọ̀hún á bá mi jọ yín lójú nítorí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe ẹ bá wò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́yàn o ẹ bá wò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad o àti contribution yín àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ dáwó àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ náwó àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ra data àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ wò wá ẹ̀yin commenters ẹ̀yin contributors ẹ̀yin bloggers the new bloggers the new supporters the new justice for Mohbad seekers akọ́lẹ̀ ń ṣe fún ọjọ́ ọ̀la yín lẹ̀ ń ṣe fún lórúkọ Jésù àwọn ọmọ yín wọn ní bọ́lá kò bá pàdé tó bá kù díẹ̀ kọ́mọ olóore ń jì sí kòtò tẹbitẹbi yín mọ̀nàmọ́ná ṣiṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ fún yín. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm very proud of you. I might not be coming out to tell you. I'm always praying for you. I'm always praying for you all. And I know God listens to prayers. God hears my prayers all the time. Me for just sukoyin. Me if I can you shawati. I might not be calling. I might not be coming on people's time. Mo te fe ma chasing. Timbani time I might join. Mo join me reach grace. That no more call you 10 minutes now. I'll be joining you all. You know, supporting you, commenting. I'm sorry, it's not pride. I'm just no anytime me. I don't consider sorry. It's not pride, but I'm always praying for you. Omo de ma gba, omo ma ba bi mo lọ sílé àṣẹ. Ni wala no ti lórúkọ Jésù. In your journey of life, Jehovah will send you meaningful help and helpers in the mighty name of Jesus. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn dá yẹ̀ ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dúró tí the fact pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa bàbá yẹn. Ẹ̀yin ní èjìká tẹ̀ jẹ́ káṣọ bọ́ lọ́rùn bàbá yẹn. Aṣọ ò ní bọ́ lọ́rùn yín. Nínú ìwòwò. Àṣírí pẹpẹ òkè túmọ̀ tẹ̀lé pọ́n ti pààyàn sí pẹpẹ ń sìn. Ẹ má jẹ́ fi pẹpẹ gbàdúrà àṣírí pẹpẹ òun tún èèyàn lọ pa sí pẹpẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká fìyẹn lẹ̀ ká fi nǹkan mi gbàdúrà ọmọ aráyè ò ní dé epo sára yín lórúkọ Jésù. Dájẹ́ mo fẹ́ play nǹkan tọmọ yìí sọ ní AIT lánàá. Dájẹ́ mi best caller.
Go ahead.
Dájẹ́ máa gbọ́ ó pọ̀ díẹ̀ tí n bá lè play ẹ̀ tán.
Talking here
I'll continue
on the security scope today by Omorumi and
Sherry, one thing tí mo like inú girl yìí. Mo sọ pé wọ́n bribe girl tó yíta lórí burúkú àṣànà. But girl yìí, ó wà diplomatic a bit. Dájẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ.
Late Mohbad's wife to shed more light on happenings in the last 18 months or so since her husband's death.
Something that I really
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ mi ní gbé sókè. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
I'll stop talking here as we are joined on Security Scope today by Omorumi Aluba, late Mohbad's wife, to shed more light on happenings in the last 18 months or so since her husband's death. Wumi joins us from Lagos virtually. Wumi?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, how you doing today?
I'm fine, ma'am.
All right. Welcome to Security Scope on AIT.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Please recount to us the events that the last event before your husband passed, what you remember from your own opinion. We'd like to hear you give us that account.
So basically, on Tuesday, my husband died on Tuesday, September 12, 2023.
Mohbad died on Tuesday.
We woke up like as families, and that was our child's 5th month birthday, which is 12 of September.
What child? Olórí burúkú ọmọ wo? Ọmọ pàpà lékè wo? Ọmọ wọlé bàbá kú dàgbà. Ọmọ mi máa ń dàgbà àgbò kí n fọ́ ni. Ṣèbí tó yẹ pé ọmọ ló kú sí Mohbad àbí mi. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ tó bàbá ló kú ó lè ti sọ. Ó ní kú tó jẹ́ kọ́mọ kú ni Mohbad kú statement yẹn. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ní máa sẹ́ndì sí bàbá Wahab. gbogbo ẹ̀ tó pa. Ẹ notice ni, ó ṣá máa fẹ́ rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn sí fèsì wa. Ṣé lórí burúkú ni ẹni? Tá a bá ọmọ rí, ṣé àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn adìyẹ ni? Àbáyé ọmọ ìfẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. Téèyàn bá tẹ̀ wá bímọ rí, ṣọ́ sọ fún ẹ pé àgàn náà ráyé wa ni. Àbó lórí burúkú lélẹ̀, láti ẹ̀jọ̀mọ gidi. Ọmọ wọlé bàbá bú ẹkún. Ọmọ wọlé Mohbad ṣánkú dànù. Ọmọ wọlé ògónú ilé ọmọ kan lọ. Olórí burúkú ọmọ. Ìwọ tó ní jèrè ọmọ.
So we woke up as family. He had his own stuff to do because he had a podcast on that Tuesday morning.
Olórí burúkú. We came back as family. We came back as family. We woke up on Tuesday morning as family. Don't suppose Mohbad bleed profusely from Ikorodu. Why come and comfortably parobai? Okay. Be expecting a few minutes later tomorrow. A few minutes later. Matuba enjoy Nelola. Hey, Bonnie. We woke up on Tuesday morning as family. Family. Ṣé àwọn tọ́mọ yìí parọ́ fún wọn kí wọ́n íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bọ̀.
He sustained an injury on Sunday, the last show we went to. He sustained an injury. He had a fight with his friend, which he sustained an injury. So
I am putting it to you that there was no fight. If there was a fight, we need a video. You kept a video of where they were bullying Mohbad. You kept a video of where Mohbad had a saw. Where you said he hit the glass. We need a video. As big as Ikorodu is, a celebrity had a fight and there's no video. In this computer world, in this world of video, there was no fight, Ashana. If you can lie that Baba told the nurse to go, and the nurse said she did not set her eyes on Baba, what lie can you not lie? He will go to the perfumer. I will not believe him, you know. He went to the Baba was so obvious. Baba said he has not set his eyes on the nurse. You came on public social media. You said Baba told the nurse to go. At the coroner inquest yesterday, the nurse said, I have never set my eyes on Mohbad's father. Mohbad's father was not in the house. So make it make sense. Who is going to believe you?
Meanwhile, we wanted to call. We called a nurse on Monday, but the nurse was not available. So on Tuesday morning,
we need that nurse. Every number nurse Mohbad. Nurse Mohbad no work Paris. I swear we believe in God. One block. What they blanked us from Mohbad nurse. They never want to speak about Mohbad nurse because if they ever mention Mohbad nurse, we are going to put our eyes on them. This guy knows how to manipulate people. Mohbad nurse came on Monday. I can swear with my living God. Mohbad nurse came on Monday to finish whatever they want to finish. And this one was brought in on Tuesday to cover up. Can you see that she did not talk about Monday at all? And Adura said, and I quote, Adura said, let anybody that will say they saw Mohbad on Monday, let them come out and comfort me. Adura said, nobody saw Mohbad on Monday. So that something had been happening to Mohbad on Monday. Adura said it. They tell me they saw Mohbad on Monday.
The nurse actually called us that she will be available Tuesday, and my husband asked her to come over, and we're supposed to go to the mall to get our son item for his 5th month birthday.
We are supposed to go to the mall to get our son an item for his 5th month birthday. Who does a 5th month birthday? Hey, by me now. Hey, so for me. That was what she wanted to establish when Mohbad died. No stop. We wanted to go out. Now this girl is a pathological liar. You wanted to go out on Tuesday when you told us that Mohbad bled profusely on Monday. You called the nurse. Now you are telling us you wanted to go and get some gift for your son's 5th month birthday. David Ogon, Tony for Tole Kono, kò ṣe birthday fọ́mọ lóṣooṣù. Àgàn tó ti ń wojú Olúwa fọ́mọ tipẹ́tipẹ́ gan, kò ṣe birthday fọ́mọ every month. You want to go and get an item. And when you Bukky shaking shebioga. Oh, small yash they shake you. Oh man, poor ile. You want mobile phone gbogbo time. Ìwọ yìí. Ìwọ. Oh, ba ko ti mobile son. A máa fi ṣe polówó. Ìyá mo lórí burúkú ni. Ó lọ́mọ ò ní kú kò ní hùn. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo nǹkan tó fojú Mohbad rí. Irú èèyàn bíi tẹ lọ́lọ́run máa bá mi fún Papa Lolo. Àmì Jésù. Irú èèyàn bíi tẹ lọ́lọ́run máa fún Papa Lolo. Àmì Jésù. Abẹ́gbọ́. We are planning to go and buy something for our son. Hey, Mokoto try not to show you. She's trying to put that son in our face. Now, your son is not our problem here. Our problem is what by Mohbad. Stop putting your son in our face. They ask you what happened on that day. We don't want to know what happened to your son. Everybody has a child. And so by then, no more. Money. What easy in what in diagnosis. What in Come abayan gbe ọmọ so en tí ó bá fẹ́ lọ́mọ kò fẹ́ ni mi ṣó ń gbọ́ ọlọ́mọ kan gbogbo èèyàn ló láyé gbogbo story tí wọ́n ṣe ọlọ́mọ ló láyé yẹn f off agbọmọ sí wa lójú agọmọlẹ́yìn adìyẹ agọmọlẹ́yìn alangba má gbé freaking Papa Lolo sí wa lójú f off olórí Bukky bàbá ọmọ tí ò rọmọ rí ni kó lọ máa sọ my father and my son my father and my son.
Well, he asked us to just wait till he finished his medication with the nurse then would go. So when the nurse came, the nurse administered injection on him. So it was the third injection that he reacted to. And he was rushed to the hospital and a few minutes after, he was declared dead.
Do you know this nurse you called the previous day was the same nurse that came
change. Can you hear she has changed the narrative? Because we busted her. Only when the nurse gave him the injection, 2 minutes after, the nurse declared him dead. Don't forget that, I blocked him. Don't forget that Wunmi stated that the hospital declared Mohbad dead. But now, in an interview with AIT, she said 2 minutes after, the nurse declared Mohbad dead. Do you know why she's telling the truth now? Because we busted her. We did a few minutes later for her. She told us when they got to the hospital, 20 minutes later when they got to the hospital, the doctor declared Mohbad dead. She's now telling AIT that 2 minutes later, the nurse gave Mohbad injection, the nurse declared him dead.
I'm correct. Okay, yes. Is this a regular nurse? Like, is the nurse your family doctor, or the nurse is a random nurse that you know around the neighborhood?
Okay, play it again.
The nurse was not around that was our child's 5th month, which is 12th of September. So we woke up as family. He had his own stuff to do because he had a podcast on that Tuesday morning. Meanwhile, he sustained an injury on Sunday, the last show we went to. He sustained an injury. He had a fight with his friend, which he sustained an injury. So meanwhile, we wanted to call. We called the nurse on Monday, but the nurse was not available. So on Tuesday morning, the nurse actually called us that she will be available on Tuesday, and my husband asked her to. And we're supposed to go to the mall to get our son item for his 6th birthday. But he asked us to just wait till he finished his medication with the nurse to go. So when the nurse came,
she said on Tuesday they were supposed to go and buy something for the son. But Mohbad said they should wait. Let the son finish the treatment before they go. She said Monday. Only Mohbad said he wanted to collect the treatment Tuesday before they go for the shopping. When you told us that Mohbad bled profusely on Monday. Sorry.
The nurse administered injection on him. So it was the 3rd injection that he reacted to. And he was rushed to the hospital, and a few minutes after, he was declared dead.
Do you know this nurse you called the previous day was the same nurse that came on Tuesday, if I'm correct?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Is this a regular nurse? Like, is the nurse your family doctor, or the nurse is a random nurse that you know around the neighborhood.
Okay, so he has a personal nurse, but the nurse was not around on Tuesday and Monday. Yeah, we put a call through to his personal nurse. There was my she wasn't there. So a friend spending offered
hospital
to give him his own personal nurse, and he said he has been using the nurse since 3 years ago. So his friend offered.
Can you hear that? His friend offered. Any controversy offered ti pé. Meanwhile, ó ti sọ fún blogger tó wà lórí Instagram gbà kan yẹn. Bèbí tí mo call out tún gbà kan yẹn. Ó sọ fún pé àwọn Naira Marley ló papọ̀ mọ́ spending àti nurse kọ́ pa Mohbad. Ó sọ fún over baby yẹn chat. I have the chat. Now, ṣẹ́rí controversy mẹ́rin. Ó fẹ́ tí ó ní spending offered them a nurse number. According to spending, when I was coming down the staircase, they asked me if I have a nurse that Mohbad is feeling unwell. And Spending said he asked them that, what's of Mohbad nurse? Spending said, Ashana told them that Mohbad nurse is not around. Do you see what she's trying to do there? She said, Spending offered to give them a nurse. Spending never offered. You asked Spending. According to DJ Bami, according to the first statement you all made, you asked Spending for a number, and Spending gave them that number. Spending did not offer a number. Ashana, she likes to shift blame to people. She wants to rope Spending now. It's again Kotoshi. Offer rope Spending just because Spending to update it for the last week.
The nurse to come on Monday, but the nurse said she wasn't around also. So the nurse said come on Tuesday. So that was the first time using the nurse.
Were you in the hospital with them?
No, it was a home service. The nurse came to our house.
So what led to why did you then decide to take him to the hospital after the nurse had treated him at home?
Yeah, so he reacted to the injection. Immediately the nurse gave him the third injection. He vomited. He said he wanted to vomit and he wanted to pee also. So he vomited the food he ate in the morning. He also peed. So on his way coming from the restroom, he fell down and he said he was feeling hot. He was feeling hot.
She has lied. The nurse said they took her to the bathroom. That Ashana took Mohbad to the bathroom and they were pouring water on him. Now she's saying in the interview that Mohbad went to wee, and as he was coming out of the bathroom, he fell and they were. Our words are not aligning. Let's continue.
Inside, and he needed air, he needed AC. And he also asked us to pour him water because he's feeling hot, and he started reacting, he started having forms.
This girl is a liar. I remember in the statement, the first statement the nurse told her mom when she was declared wanted. The nurse said Ashana was pouring Mohbad water, and Mohbad was saying no. The nurse too was saying no. Now Ashana said it was Mohbad that was requesting for water. Stamina. Why is this girl lying like this? She said Mohbad, she's trying to shift that water from her. Now she said Mohbad requested for the water. But I remember in the first statement, the nurse mother said that the nurse told her that even when they were pouring water on Mohbad, Mohbad was doing stop. Can you all remember? Because she's a liar, she doesn't have a good memory. I just can't play.
Good pulse in his body, and it was. We poured him water. We said it was not comfortable still. So when we got to realize that the condition was getting worse, so we had to rush him to the hospital. So basically, it was the injection that reacted on his body that led to us taking him to the hospital.
Okay. Well, so far so good. What has been the relationship between you and Mohbad's father?
Now, our relationship has been, it has been so like, has been so nothing to write home about.
Why so?
Because it's basically because of my husband's royalties and all of that. He wants to be in control of everything.
Shemba, the woman asked that, what is the relationship between you and your father-in-law? She said the relationship is sour. Then the woman said why? She said because Baba is interested in Mohbad's property and royalties. Royalty again. I have never seen this man mentioning royalty. I have never seen this man mentioning Mohbad's property. All this man wants is, I want justice for my son and I want DNA for that boy. But she is the one consistently talking about royalties. Why is this girl lying on this man? Please, I want her to go and bring one video where Baba had talked about royalty or where Baba had spoken about Mohbad's property. Rather, she is the one that is always talking about royalties and properties. Baba did not offend you. Even when Baba got to where Mohbad died, you told Baba to take Mohbad for Koloro. Even Baba said when you got to Mohbad's burial that day, he still prayed for you. Now you said Baba is talking about royalty. Olori Bukky. Why can't you talk about the placenta? Why can't you talk about Baba catching another man with you on your matrimonial bed?
He left me. He doesn't want to understand the fact that he has a child. He wants to be the one in control of everything, and my husband's lawyer is trying to act based on the law, but he doesn't want it. He wants to be in control. So the fact that what he wanted was not given to him, he has been trying to set me up. He has been trying to to defame me, to defame our only child. He has called him so many names. He has called him a bastard. He has said so many things. He has even called me for this church woman just to back up his claim that Liam is a bastard, our only child is a bastard. And he has said so many things. And all of this is because of my husband's fiance, nothing else. Like he wants to be in charge of everything.
When you say he wants to be in charge, he wants to be in control, what do you mean?
Like what I'm trying to insinuate is that he doesn't want anybody to question him. Like he wants to be the one to be in control of everything my husband left behind, including the landed property he got for our child. Because I've been requested for it from the day my husband died up to this moment. So he doesn't want anything to do with anybody. He wants, like, including the landed property, the royalties, to be in his demand. Like he wanted.
This is what happens when you marry a jobless woman. All her life will be on properties. There is no difference between this girl and Lande's wife. They are the same thing. Properties. Olori Bukky ọmọ tí ò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni property ọkùnrin máa jọ lójú. If you have got your own job, it will be an addition. And even if Baba is not giving it to you, you will walk away because you know you will work for your own. But because you want to live a luxury life, but you have no job, you want to live a luxury life, you want to live in Lekki, you want to drive a good car, but you have no job. Make it make sense. You will still want to fight on somebody else's property. You want to kill a man to inherit his property.
To be in his care.
I get that.
And he's people to give whoever he wants to give willingly. He doesn't want anybody to force him or query him.
All right. You just mentioned a while ago that your father-in-law does not believe that Liam is his grandson.
No, I never said so. He believes Liam is his grandson. He knows 100% that Liam is his grandson.
So why is it a paternity test?
Or because after my husband died, he called my husband's lawyer. Not even called. He has been saying it from the moment he saw my husband.
Does this lady think Baba is jobless like her? She said Baba believed 100% that Papa Lolo is his grandson. Have you forgotten that Mama Mohbad told us, please, if anybody can get me that interview Iya Mohbad had with Punch. Iya Mohbad said, even Mohbad challenged the paternity of that son. That Mohbad wanted the DNA, but Baba said no. Can you all remember? Iya Mohbad said it first that Mohbad wanted the paternity of that son. So Mohbad demanded for a DNA. Look at this deluded being saying Baba Mohbad believed that is his son. So Baba Mohbad will know that is his son and we'll be wasting our time. This man will know and be wasting our time. Okay, you don't need to talk now. DNA will confirm it now. We need to
body. He has been asking for everything that belongs to my husband. His car, his phone, everything. So he has been.
Look at what she said. She said Baba has been asking for everything that belongs to Mohbad. His car, his phone. Okay, Ashana, where is Mohbad's phone? You let us understand that on that day Mohbad died, Mohbad has no car. So which car is Baba asking for? Because I don't understand this girl. Of course, Baba has the right to ask for his phone. Abi?
Only he told my husband's lawyer that my husband's lawyer should give him everything that is in his care that belongs to my husband. So my husband's lawyer said it cannot work out. My husband left.
This girl is a pathological liar. It doesn't Baba. When Baba got to that house that day, the first thing Mohbad's lawyer told Baba was, Baba, calm down. In Koto and let talk me. Can you all remember? A mini memory. Immediately, Baba said immediately he got to the house. The first statement Mohbad's lawyer told him was, Baba, calm down. In Koto and let talk me. Now look at this. Olori Bukky, Baba was telling the lawyer to hand him over everything to him. The lawyer that was even avoiding Baba. Look at what this guy is saying. Kí ló mú lawyer sọ pé kí Baba calm down pé nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pín.
A child, that every damn thing will be done according to the law. So he does not want it. So he said it's either he is in charge of everything, or he will go all out there to destroy me. And that is what he has been doing.
Umi, I'd like to know at this point if you are sure that Liam is Mohbad's son. I ask this because not only your father-in-law is asking for paternity test, a lot of people are asking for this paternity test, and it's been like almost 2 years since your husband passed, and the paternity test has not been done. Why is it being delayed? But first, I'd like to know if you are sure that Liam is Mohbad's son.
I am 100% sure. I am 101% sure. Like, even my father-in-law is 101% sure. Like, my husband is the only man I've ever had anything to say.
Only I'm 101% sure. Only even my father-in-law knows that Mohbad is the only person to be Musu. Omotimo fe transformer Lekki work with Lekki. Where did that song come from? Maria be like Marita, Maria be like Joseph. Mohbad is upon somewhere and there be Joseph. Olori Bukky lomo yo. She baba mo gba ton panashuku eni. Even Maisie said it. Maisie said they caught her with another man in Madian's house. Naira is coming to the inquest. The first time they were, lawyer Baba ti tele to koko bere inquest. That was the lawyer that asked that question from Ashana. At the first corona inquest. The lawyer stated, and I quote, Ashana could not answer that question. Question, the lawyer asked again, Sam Larry, she did not answer that question. How can you say, Baba Mohbad that lives in the river knows that it's only Mohbad that is sleeping with you? So where do you go every three days? What apartment do you go to? Mohbad need to Mati Beja. I go Koru, why be weekend baggy? Where do you go to? Who are you going to meet? Look at this girl. Does she think we are daft like her? Olori Bukky omo for you, and you're going to tell me, and you can say to control the lower phone. When you marry a lady, you will think the lady is a virgin. They are never virgins, though. They are using one kayamata now. When they use that kayamata, it will their punana will be very tight. And over what side because of that kayamata, it will be like they are never a virgin. What you do, para. That is the new that is happening now. They will now be telling you, at 25, at 24, my wife is a virgin. They are not a virgin. No. They are using, ever me cut the video. Men, be careful. Men, be careful. Obo what you want them already joti baje. Obo yeti di jigbe. That is what these young ladies are doing now. No, now you will say you marry them, you make them as a virgin. They are not a virgin. They are using kayamata. There is a kayamata you can ask the Awusa women, they will tell you. There is a kayamata that will turn their punani to virgin. So when you go there, blood will come out. It is the kayamata. It is very, very expensive kayamata. Now they will say, my daughter is 24. It's only her husband that is virginal. Baba Nairo. Don't use the thing to judge again. Go and use Shango, Oya, Abadiora. When you marry them and they tell you they are virgin, this is a lie, blatant lie. That is what is raining now. I've said I'm coming to the online to tell all men, if you marry any lady and they tell you they are virgin, don't wait for that. I did virgin now and blood came out. It is kayamata that turned them to virgin. Oboti di jigbi, oboti di konga jikma, oboti di dobo, oboti di kanji dam. Honestly, you are buying the wrong market. Don't be convinced. Don't be happy that at 24, at 25, I'm the man that is dragging my wife. Baba Laro. Kayamata ti di megbe. If they want to be sure they are virgin, call Amadiora for them. Don't be deceived, men, please. They are not virgins. They are not. Take them to Ailala. There is a kayamata that is circulating now. Kanu loting bewa. Toba ti fisibai. Okunye ma de pani. Ema boko wo berini. Meanwhile, what ti go baba oko won. Ti go egbon won ti go ko sokoto ti do. Egbolo Bukky. Only Baba Mohbad knows it's only my husband. If you see the last one that in there, the bullet she do okay. Only Bukky ọmọ òfò. Ó parọ́ kú. Ṣé tó tẹ́ sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì bàbá ló ní kí nọ́ọ̀sì máa lọ. Tí bàbá ó dẹ̀ ní nọ́ọ̀sì kí ló fẹ́ sọ fún wa tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣó máa ná dóhùn ni. Gbogbo àṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú. Ó nígbà tí Dayaba lè bá wa sí inquest. Ṣèbọn sọ àbí ìyàwó my sis girlfriend said it as well. My sis girlfriend said they caught her with a calabash with juju inside Mohbad's house just because Mohbad caught her with a friend in a room in Naramali's house. And look at her now, saying Mohbad is the only man. Oh, so they for a joy you. Oh, so they for o ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mú yẹn mọ́ ni o. Ojoojúmọ́ ló ń fowó ra rọ́, ó ń pa pẹ̀pẹ̀ rọ́, pìtìpìtì ayé á bá ẹni.
Life. So even my father-in-law is 100% sure because this little baby is something that we actually pray for. It's not something that I willingly want to have. Like I was like you, I was praying.
Can you hear that? She said this baby is not what I willingly want to have. Don't forget that this girl went to Baba that she wants to be pregnant. And Baba was taking her to Orioke. Now, if you don't want to have this baby, why were you going to Orioke? Is this how daft this girl is? And you're coming? If you want to settle for a lady, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with an illiterate. Some ladies can be an illiterate, but they can be sound upstairs. But Ashana she's an illiterate and she's empty upstairs. Look at what she's saying. Just look at what she's saying. She said she and Mohbad does not want the baby. So why did she go to Baba that Baba should take her to different Orioke that they are looking for pregnancy at age 22? Just because she has planned all what she's gonna do. Don't forget that before she said she was looking for pregnancy, she fought with Mohbad for months. She left. She came back. She said she's pregnant. That was the reason Mohbad demanded for DNA, which Mama Mohbad confirmed. Let's continue.
I had him very young. I got pregnant when I was 23. So it's not something that I planned or I actually.
What do you mean you it's something you pressed for? You people were praying for.
Out of pressure, like my father-in-law wanted to be, not even me, not even my husband. He wanted the baby.
My father-in-law wanted the baby. When Baba said she was looking for pregnancy and she went to Baba to take her to Orioke. Now she said she didn't want the baby. Look at why is this girl lying like this? You don't want a baby. Baba now said, let's go to Orioke. Why did you follow him? You might have not said, Baba, we are still young. We don't want a baby for now. We have seen married couples different times. They will marry. Look at Bukky James, for example. It's not that she doesn't want to have a baby, but they don't want to have it yet. They still want to enjoy themselves before baby comes in. Now you say you want a baby, that Baba pressed you to have a baby. Now, Baba cannot force you if you're not ready. You can always tell Baba that, Baba, can we leave it for now? We just want to enjoy ourselves. But you were the one that cried to Baba that you are seeking for pregnancy. You desperately pregnancy. And that was why Baba took you to Orioke to pray. So if it was Baba that was pressing it, you might as well tell Baba that, Baba, we are not ready for pregnancy. When we are ready, we will be pregnant. You cried to Baba that, Baba, at 22, I need to have my own child. That was why Baba said he took you to Orioke.
He was always the one coming to us, telling us to get pregnant. Like he wants me to have a baby. He wants me to at least have a baby for his son. So it's not as if we, myself and my husband, planned it all. So it was. He had a dream that like I would be pregnant and the baby would be a boy.
Hey John, can you see what she said? She said Baba told her that Baba had a dream that she was pregnant and the baby with the boy and the baby a glorious boy. I told you the last time I made the video. It was not Baba that said this. This story she's making, the story was from Mohbad. When they had Mohbad, they told them they should look after Mohbad. Mohbad is going to be a glorious boy. Now she said, if I want Baba to the Joseph the carpenter, Labo Baba. If I want Baba to the Joseph Falala, and Baba. We knew Baba as Joseph the carpenter. If I want to the Joseph Falala, only Baba had a dream. Joseph the carpenter, Bukky Baba Joseph the carpenter Lamo. If I want Baba to the Joseph Falala, because she said Baba had a dream that she's pregnant, she will have a glorious boy. Olori Buruku Lomo, he said, I will see you all tomorrow. Permission to fall out now. I'll come again tomorrow and I will come again on Monday. I promise you, all these 3 days is going to be back to back. We are going to be analyzing it back to back. I'm sorry I had to go down. Please, that baby, that's it back. If I interview to Sheikh Katobana.
Thank you, my sister. She started with, we woke up as a family, had our morning prayers.
I
think she started with, we woke up as a family.
Yeah, on Tuesday. She didn't start by Monday. She didn't start what happened from
that was on Tuesday. And I'm shocked that she didn't add that we had our morning prayers, breakfast, as a family, now, because there was nothing like that. And on that, before that Tuesday, on Monday, Mama Mohbad called and couldn't reach Mohbad. And she promised to call. Mama wanted her to give phone to Mohbad. She said Mohbad was sleeping, and Mama demanded that she should call back. She didn't call back on Monday, and Liam was to have a birthday on Tuesday. And on that Tuesday too, Mohbad was supposed to grant interview. Okay. So they were supposed to go out on Tuesday, but didn't call Mama back. The same Mama that they promised to buy, to give 5 million to buy items.
God bless you, sir. Emma, my bonus over from Baba, no, over from Mama, 5 million. Over freezer.
We are just reconciling our statements. And thank God Adura said no one saw Mohbad on Monday. And that was Mohbad that was fine. And that was Mohbad that woke up fine. But she should have maybe assist us with how they came together as family, had breakfast, how Mohbad dressed up, and he was waiting, but we didn't see that part. We know you are saying some things that kind of exonerates Prime Boy. When he was saying they wanted to go out and it was fine, he was indirectly telling us that nothing happened on Sunday. No fights. No fights. And that the husband was well. So the husband, the injury or whatever you are talking in Ikorodu has no effect on Mohbad on Monday.
God bless you, sir. For them to want to go out on Tuesday, that means that injury cannot kill. The injury had no effect. So, sir, yes. why did the police sell profusely?
Oh, that is the profuse aspect of it. That is why they need to ask. You know, the nurse didn't do any body examination. We can't rule out stabbing, and we are not sure whether it is Mohbad the nurse actually treated. So there could be stabbing, and the fact that there was water on the floor. Is it that the water they pour on him? Was he reacting to an injection from the other nurse? And there was not on a duvet cover. Because it seems the other nurse has done something that they were desperate to cover up. And it was already having reacting to something even before the arrival of this nurse. So that injection from this nurse may not be what he reacted.
Killed Mohbad.
Or there was blood stain that they need to mop up. That is to that. She asked, there is something she said when it got to water there in this interview. She asked us to pour him water.
Yeah, that Mohbad asked them to pour water on him.
Yes. No, just listen to the second one. In another interview, he said Adura brought water. And in this very interview, he said, we pour him water. You will never hear me say, I did this. He said she asked us to pour him water. Adura brought the water in another interview. But in this one, she's concluding that we pour him water. Indirectly. Never said, I pour him water. Abdullah will still come and take responsibility for pouring him water. My husband lawyer want to act based on the law. The husband lawyers was there immediately Mohbad died. The husband lawyer was there at police station when they wanted to detain the nurse and take necessary action. That husband lawyer did not act then, but know how to act. That lawyer should tell us the position of law on the properties. And you know something that made me happy? He said Baba want to control everything. I'm happy Baba did not stay back in Lekki to even ask for inventory of what was in the house. A man who wants to control properties will immediately be looking at inventory of, stay back and ask even the governors and the rest to come and greet him.
To sit for people to come and greet him there. He went to Ikorodu.
The father. After all, he's the father. If he decides to stay back, can anybody chase him away? I'm also happy that when they were sharing the Mohbad dog, AC, with their butter, other thing that they've shared.
They did not give Baba.
Thank God, as they share, we never hear that man during an interview complaining that they've shared Mohbad's properties. Baba never.
Best scholar is not nice at all. Best scholar said when they were sharing Mohbad's dog, Mohbad's AC.
Baba never complained of missing dog. Baba never complained about AC. They did not even, the man who wanted to control properties, and he's not even interested in whatever you have shared. Baba never asked anybody, where's Mohbad's car? Baba has never even asked us whether his son owned the house or did not own the house. And I'm happy on the issue of property. Baba contested when Mohbad was alive. Baba has not even repeated it. Baba has not even brought that up. And when Baba Mohbad was alive, as a father, he plays his role. How can his son tell him that he has bought, he want to buy a car, and this man will not advise his son the property? And that was in that process, in that discussion, that Mohbad confessed to his father that he has some properties, and the mother, Wumi's mother, was the one in custody of those things. That alone made the man to think, someone may to one come here by. You cannot be, I'm your father, I'm still alive. Something is wrong. Another thing he said is that they never wanted marriage. That him and the husband, they were cool, they were just cool with themselves. I'm happy that it's also saying that Liam is a baby. That they did not plan
baby.
For Liam.
Yeah, that was what she made.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. That they did not plan for Liam. You didn't want the marriage. You didn't plan for Liam. Why do you now want the properties? You are not interested in marriage.
Go deeper.
You are not interested in bearing a lover. Even the Liam you are talking about, you are saying Liam is just an accidental baby. That is what you are telling the whole world. That it was Baba. It was Baba. If Baba dictated marriage and dictated Liam, why can't he dictate properties? Why are you carrying over properties? Go agree with Baba. Even when your husband was alive, you did not disagree with his position on marriage. When your husband was alive, you did not he forced even the pregnancy into your stomach. It was Baba who even Liam was inside your stomach for 9 months till you deliver, and you deny him placenta. Now that Mohbad is late, you no longer want Baba to be in control of anything. Strangers from Oju Elegba, where did he come from? He's not the one carrying Mohbad dog. Is that fear? Yeah. He's not carrying Mohbad dog. Baba, that borrow money from
Bajalaso, we don't know, Baba. You better walk busy, walk
everything. And this man is still not talking. But when you go for interview, you must that is in, and you must know it's unfair. That is the man you gave 2 million to, that you wanted to transfer 2 million to. And
the Baba said, I don't want the 2 million. Baba,
the man that
wanted property.
And I'm happy. I still want to see they never bargain for this. As many times as Aloba comes out to ask for help, we shall be there. God shall be there for him.
Amen.
We shall support him.
Amen.
On this console.
Daddy, do you know why she said Baba is coming out because of money? They never expected people with all their defamation. They don't look like people are still going to support that man. One people might swallow on it, but she can't support Baba. Oh, God, she's pained. She's pained because I told you the first court they went to. Once upon my drive, he can't pay. I want 3 years. Shingba, Baba Mohbad ò ní rí gbà. Àwọn owó tó máa fi ṣẹjọ́. But Ọlọ́run tó máa mú rí jáde nínú ẹ̀rí. Ọlọ́run tó máa pọnmi sápẹ̀rẹ̀ just to disgrace the bucket. Ó dúró fún bàbá yẹn. Ó dúró ti bàbá yẹn. Ó fi àánú bàbá yẹn sí gbogbo wa lọ́kàn.
Àtobìnrin àtọkùnrin tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ, àní dúró wo wọ́n kan jẹ ìyá ọmọ.
Àbí Jésù.
That man ó ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ, ń pè ní iṣẹ́ ọmọ. Responsibility. Nígbà tó ń gbé Mohbad kiri àti Bùkún àtàdúrà wọn kú mọ́ lọ́wọ́.
Àbí?
Bó ṣe jẹ́
kápẹ́ntà tí ò sówó tí ò sí kankan wọn kú mọ́ lọ́wọ́.
Bó ṣe jẹ́ literate, bó ṣe jẹ́ kápẹ́ntà yẹn, ṣé Mohbad ò ní wúndù kékeré ni? Ṣé Mohbad ò fẹsẹ̀ kọrí ni? Ṣé Mohbad ò ṣubú rí ni? Ṣé kò ní injury rí ni? Bó ṣe jẹ́ literate kápẹ́ntà yẹn wọn kú mọ́ lọ́wọ́. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé gbà tán dọ́dọ̀ wọ ìbò fatafata. I'm a graduate of this, I'm a DJ, I'm a rapper.
Ìyá ọlọ́mọ unwanted pregnancy.
Let's see. ọgbọ tiyín ló wá kú sí bàbá yẹn ó ti accuse ẹ̀ pé òun ló pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ti accuse ẹ̀ pé òun ló ní kí nọ́ọ̀sì máa lọ ó ti accuse
tó ń pa
ẹ bá débi kó fẹ́ fi placenta ṣòfò ni ẹ tún ló fẹ́ kidnap ọmọ ẹ tún ló fẹ́ kidnap Liam ẹ ní láti gbé sínú ọ̀rá.
ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀sọ̀mọdọ̀mọ náà rà oríṣiríṣi orúkọ tẹ̀ ló ti fún Liam.
gbogbo ṣe bá mọ orúkọ tó ti fún Mohbad gan he has mental problem ọ̀dọ̀ yín láti gbọ́ nígbà tẹ́ fẹ́ defend ara yín ó ní mental problem ẹ̀yin lẹ gbé wá ẹlẹ́gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ sínú ọ̀rá ẹ̀yin lẹ gbé wá.
dájú ẹ̀ tó má gbàgbé o ó ní ọ̀nà ọmọ ológo ni ó sọ bàbá Mohbad kápẹ́ntà ó sọ wọ́n dá lálà Joseph kápẹ́ntà lámọ̀ ó tún sọ Mohbad di Joseph the dreamer.
tí ó gbò ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tí ò lọ́pọlọ tó bá yẹ pé bàbá ló lálàá wípé ọmọ ẹ máa jẹ́ ọmọ ológo tó dẹ̀ believe bàbá tó lálàá yẹn káyé ẹ̀ bá ní odò tó gbàgbé orísun ẹ̀ nìyẹn ẹ̀ tó rí dream tó bá yẹ pé òótọ́ ló believe in that dream that the man dreamt about the future of your son so bàbá yẹn náà ló dẹ̀ pè lórí fóònù ló ní bàbá yín yín máa bàjẹ́ ni bàbá tó rí ògo ọmọ ẹ tó believe ló dẹ̀ lè káyé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ báyé bàbá yẹn bá bàjẹ́ ayé ògo ẹ tó rí bàjẹ́ nìyẹn bọ́n bàbá yẹn bá ti ń ṣàìn sí tó yẹ pé òótọ́ ni lògùn ọmọ ẹ máa ṣàìn sí bàbá yẹn ló yẹ kó sọ di òrìṣà àkúnlẹ̀ bọ̀ pé bàbá yìí òun lọ́lọ́run gbé ìran ohun tó mọ mi máa dà láyé òun ló mọ ibi tí church ibi tó ti pè wá ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ náà script ni irọ́ ló ń pa ìwọ tó ń lílì tó ń gbọ́n rí gírígírí ìwọ jọ jẹ́ tí ẹ̀ lè sọ tó lè sọ pé wọ́n rà lásì tó lè gbàgbọ́ ẹni tó ti mú láàbù torí ẹ̀ ti dàrú eléyìí lè jọ tó lè sọ pé wọ́n lànà tó lè gbàgbọ́.
ẹni tó ti mú láàbù torí ẹ̀ ti dàrú.
tẹ́lẹ̀ ó jọ ẹni tó lè tọ̀ àlàfo tó lè gbàgbọ́ ṣé lè jọ ẹni tó lè gbàgbọ́. my sister.
dadi èyí tó kù dọ̀là sà.
ẹ jẹ́ kó máa grant interview ó rẹ̀ kú wa ni.
àwọn ọmọ dadi ni ẹni tó ti mú láàbù torí ẹ̀ ti dàrú. Eje wa lọ daddy èyí tó kù dọ̀là sir. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. We appreciate you, sir.
You're welcome, my sister.
So all our gifters, all our anybody. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Thank you for not relenting on supporting my ọ̀hún àdúró tì yín. Ọ̀hún àdúró fún yín níbi tí o ti sẹ́yàn lórúkọ Jésù. God will speak for you where you have no voice in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you so much. And somebody said, I'm always promising to come out, and I don't come out, that they will petition me. Petition our water. I'll see you tomorrow. I promise. I'll see you tomorrow after church. God bless you. I love you all. I love you all. Instagram, God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. YouTube, God bless you. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Facebook, God bless you. TikTok, my lovers, God bless you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Then we analyze Iyabo's interview, and we continue with this interview, yeah? And if I can, we will read the statement in the court tomorrow as well. Thank you so much, Facebook. God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, TikTok. God bless you. Bye. Bye.
Come and try to my bill. So what is my category? So we must have a drivers. Don't call it driving one. Because this is public funds. If you collect public funds, you be able to do a category. You come money now. You come online. Come everybody. Now to do accountability to the company is difficult. Me, I have been checked. I know more. In the next 3 hours, I can pick him. I don't want to say I will sorrow.
First PRO, who might detain first PRO, might detain Sile. Kengo. I didn't even tell about Erocomino. Oh, my detain Sile. It's better to tell a report or cash accountability anything for one person. Everybody would this other thing lè lọ sí wọn kàn detain sílẹ̀.
Pues la vida está mala.
Pẹ̀lú bó ti ṣe ń kọ́ lọ́tọ̀ ọlọ́pàá látọjọ́ sí lórí kéèsì Ọlátúnjí. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá òdìbò kéèsì yẹn ń ṣe wà láì.
Honestly, really funny girl. I don't know. Who are pathetic? I never believed this can happen. I think I'm doing it. I'm shaking my head.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Ẹ jẹ́ fáwọn aláwọ̀ pẹ̀lú náà gánà sí o. Ó yá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ wo ohun tá à ń sọ nìyí pé ìjọba gangan kọ́ ni problem wa, àwọn aráàlú gbogbo ni àwọn ará wa gbogbo là ń fìyà jẹra wa bí rẹ barista. Nígbà tí wọ́n ní kẹ́ ṣàánú fẹ́ni tó ń pa ọmọ wọn tẹ́yìn gbogbo fúnra yín scam public kò sí nǹkan tó dára. Lẹ́nu tí ìjọba fi wo àwọn aráàlú pé táwọn bá ń fìyà jẹ wá wọn ò lẹ́sẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ because àwọn ará wa ń fìyà jẹra wa. Àwọn tó wà ní diaspora gbogbo àlá ń dáwọ́ láti pé kí ìlú yẹn kó wà òkè. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wọ́n bẹ̀ fún ara yín gan lá.
Straight. Mo mọ̀ bẹ̀.
Olatunji case, the Ilorin that the police climbed. Olatunji case. It's a recent case now. The case is still going on.
Lying on that.
So Authentic will listen to what you're saying now. That he contributed money on his platform for you to pay the lawyer. And he's listening to you, how you squandered the money. And you think you're right. Because you're so weak and arrogant.
They send it to the lawyer direct. And he's the one that said that you gave it to the family. You give it to the family. Mohbad stop disciple.
You don't need to prove anything at this point. The point is, irrespective of him giving you money, the money he gave you, of which you keep saying on this platform, that our consent owó sí yín bẹ́ ṣe wà ní Ìlọrin o, wọ́n send owó sí yín bẹ́ ṣe wà ní mi ò rántí àwọn orúkọ yẹn, but you always say wọ́n send owó sí wa.
Okay, Auntie Bukky has cleared. Okay, thank you everybody. Let's go to Papariano. Thank you.